Oh, hang on. I'm trying to charge your collar. Okay, I gotta get your collar. It's charging. Hang on. There we go. Here, sit. Sit down. Good girl.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? I don't know what happened. I was watching Ashley. Yeah, I was watching it and then it just disappeared. I don't know what happened. Maybe her internet died because it's always being weird on her. How you guys doing? Alright, let's go. Fuck, she's impatient. I told her we were gonna go out and I started setting up all of my gear and she was just like, oh, alright, the world's ending, let's go before the world ends. I hope that it's not too cold out because I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts. It was okay earlier. Chill, woman. You're gonna hurt me. Can I finish grabbing my stuff, please? Okay. All right. I get it. I get it. Oh, she's on again? Okay, cool. I'll pull it up in a minute. Yo, hang on. Oh, that's not good. You're gonna go get checked out. Or at least figure out if they recommend that you even go in or just stay home. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal though. I think if you get sick, as long as you take care of yourself, you should be alright. Just don't go out like partying and shit. Just stay home and relax and you should be okay. Eat all your Flintstone vitamins, you know?
Was tea too cold when I went to Walmart?
Oh yeah, I gotta take a picture of that. Oh, that blows. Sit. I gotta take a picture of that hoop so I can put it online for somebody to come pick it up and get rid of it. Alright. Luna? Fucking give me 2 minutes. Please. Sorry if the video got stuck for a second. I'm messing here with the cables trying to lock this in place. Alright, we're gonna go for a little walk. Maybe we'll find some people. I went over by Walmart today and I talked to, there was like an older lady there that was talking to me. She was so funny. She's like, I survived the measles and the mumps and the chicken pox and I'm still okay.
I am feeling hot, so may have a fever, but no cough or shortness of breath yet. Sup, bro.
Sup. Hang on, Luna. Come with me.
Damn,
come this way.
Super excited today. They stopped testing people in the UK.
Come over here. Hang on, I just gotta go. Come. This way. It'll be fine here. Yeah, let me just. Hang on, Luna. You're so freaking impatient. We should call Jonathan and find out whether or not he's ready for Corona, if he's got everything he needs. We got to set up a GoFundMe for him. What should I call it? Scuffed hoop? Yeah, whatever. I guess this is fine. Probably enough photos for what I need. Okay, hang on. Let me pull this back up here. What the hell was that?
Rockwell.
Come this way. Come here. Come this way. We're gonna go this way.
Endgame will be whoever has the most toilet rolls wins.
Should just buy a whole bunch of rolls to TP everything and set a bunch on fire in the fire pit.
A slightly used lull. Toilet paper is a new world currency now.
I have like those two, you know, those packs of 4. I got like the cheap ones and I just got like 2 packs. So I have like 8. I was already out of toilet paper anyway, so I needed to. But the lady at the counter, she's like, you sure you don't want to buy more? And I was like, Yeah, I'm sure I don't want to buy more. I'll be fine. I have a bathtub if I need it. Oh man, it's windy. I should have put pants on.
Hell no, I just bought some at Sam's Club.
Yeah, I went to Walmart and they were actually out of everything. But here in my town, there's still like everything left if you go to the stores because people aren't freaking out. So, I mean, everybody's like, look, it's not like there's a bunch of people. I'm walking out during the day, there's no one out. Like, no one really, I mean, I guess families and kids that go to school and stuff, but they closed all the schools here. But I don't know. I don't think people are going crazy here to go buy toilet paper. Except for Walmart, apparently. Don't people have, like, tissues, like towels, or whatever, too, they can use? Even all the hand sanitizer stuff's all out.
Hoping this jerk doesn't he have it, cause if they do have it then I may be infected. There is a 48-pack now. When do you have the dead cat on? I am sure I saw something about they are gonna stop testing. She probably thought you had a family of 6 at home. Yeah, your town is smaller than mine. Yeah, it's just the usual panic buying. Young town is freaking out.
There's a little bit of fuzz over the microphone, but not a lot.
The razors I only use are all gone. We'll have a beard when all this is over.
Because your razors are gone? Damn. Use a knife. Like Crocodile Dundee. Just sharpen a knife and then just start shaving. Be badass. Just careful around vaginas or balls. Because that won't be fun. You're going to get yourself cut up.
On a happier note, I am seeing a nutritionist and I've lost 16 pounds.
Well, congratulations. Hopefully you feel better that way. Like, I've been running with Luna every day and stuff too, to keep myself from gaining back weight. Because I did gain a bunch of weight for a while and I didn't feel very good. I just felt gross all the time. I mean, I still feel gross all the time, but that's different. I'm just old now. So I wanted to walk by over here where this park is again, because the other day when I walked by there, like maybe a week ago, they had all these tents set up and I was worried. Remember I made a joke about it being for Corona? I was like, do you guys think it's for Corona? They're setting it up. Now it's not a joke anymore.
I am on medication that keeps me from being too hungry.
I want to go see whether or not they set it back up or not. What medication? Fucking Adderall? Come on, Luna. Yeah, and also, like, another thing I noticed when I went over to the store to Walmart, like, all the people there were, like, every single person who grabbed the cart was, like, wiping it down and cleaning their hands and everything, so it was kind of cool, I guess, to see that and know that people are, like, trying to at least be responsible with all that crap going on. Luna, go over here to the left.
Yeah, Ray's setting up tents for the dead bodies. Great news about the weight loss, the darkest Zenithion. What's up, bro?
I heard that they,
made me nauseous
in, like, Iran or something like that, they found satellite images of these mass grave sites that they're digging. Luna, ignore them. Please. No, this way. Ah, she's gonna knock me down. Jesus. Wait up, homie. For fuck's sake.
My grandfather is buried in that cemetery you walk on. Remember, drone, this isn't even the worst, and this is gonna get far, far worse in the next few months.
Oh yeah, what's the name? It's gonna get far, far, far worse. Yeah. I mean, I feel like everybody, like, I don't think anybody's gonna really avoid it, just the same as nobody avoids getting the flu. Because, like, no, they're still not up. So, I guess not. They did finally come and shut the light off here, though. The light's been on in this thing for like a week. I was gonna call them if it was still on to see and let them know, like, hey, you want me to shut it off? Because I'm here every night. Yeah, see, so it's right. That's crazy if that happens. Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
I've never had the normal flu, only the stomach
Come
flu.
over here. Hold on, wait for me. You've only had a stomach flu? What's a stomach flu? Like, what's the difference of a stomach flu and a flu? I'm sorry, I'm out in the middle of a fucking windstorm or something, because trust me, it's pins and needles on me, because I'm wearing shorts. I do have a hoodie on, but every time that wind comes, I'm just like, Jesus. It's a banana. Holy shit. Did you guys see the monkeys in Thailand? They're freaking out because, like, nobody's there touring right now. Like, tourism's dead because of the virus. So the monkeys have nobody feeding them, or nobody to, like, really steal food from. So they're starting to, like, go into the shops and into people's homes, and they're, like, fucking ransacking places, like, huge groups of them, like fucking in the movie with the Planet of the Apes. But they're like baboons, which are fucking vicious as hell. Look that shit up on Google. They're freaking out over there because the monkeys are, like, they're hungry, and there's so many of them because they're so used to getting so much food.
The first wave of corona. Once it evolves, then we get the second wave that could be the real killer.
Yeah, maybe. Well, hopefully by then, these fucking idiot old-ass Republicans who only believe in fucking Jesus and God will realize that the science bullshit that they're talking about with stem cells and everything else, like, they're killing and getting rid of viruses with that shit. And there's stuff that they're studying right now with it, but there's so many fucking things that block them from really doing what they need to do. But I have a feeling that in the next few years, they'll figure it out, and they'll be able to just do either some sort of fucking nanobots, right? Nanobots in your body to kill some viruses. Chinese restaurants are like ghost towns. I don't know. I wonder how the one, because there's one here. I mean, they're kind of ghost town as it is because they're in this small ass city. But sorry about the wind. I'm gonna turn sideways. Maybe that'll help. I was curious as to whether or not they were getting any orders, because like I ordered from them like a couple weeks ago. I mean, the food was good as fuck, and I'm not sick. Whatever. They're not. I don't feel like they have anything to do with that. They're here. They're not. I mean, unless they're traveling, but I don't think they are. I think they probably came here to get the fuck away from everything too. But that really sucks if people actually believe that and they don't want to go to Chinese restaurants, because that's ridiculous. Chinese food is good as fuck.
I am gonna pass the fuck out, and now my tummy hurts as well. I may also try and write in my new Dungeon Master book.
Don't leave me. Oh, and by the way, I got a different video card for the drone so remember I was having problems with the other one? So I fucked with everything, and I was able to actually set it up to where I got the OSD working.
Just in case, but it broke and costed my whole weekly allowance.
And I got like a whole bunch of stuff fixed on the main drone, but the video is still giving me issues because of those solder points. So I just said fuck it, and I got a different one. So I'm gonna hook that up maybe tonight, because the weather's been really nice lately, except for it's like today is extremely windy, so I didn't go out of my way to do that, to go put it all together. I decided I'm just gonna go to the store and get a couple supplies and get some pet food and stuff before everybody fucking freaks out.
Humans are basically fungi, we are bacteria, and this corona is an evolving bacteria too, and wants to wipe out rival bacteria, which is the human.
I got a bunch of oysters, mycelium, that I grew, that I'm gonna probably next week or so have fruit thrones and stuff. I'll show you guys when that's ready. Hey, me and the slime mold, we need to do a photo shoot with the gas mask and get a sick Corona shirt, Corona shirt that I'll wear. And then if you guys want one, you can grab one too, but I feel like making one.
Do baby shark. Do baby shark. Hey love.
Hello, hello. See, like right here, no wind, it feels so nice, but as soon as the wind hits, oh, it's like pins and needles. This cold ass wind. I hope it doesn't drop and start raining again. Like, you know, all that rain finally stopped and it feels so nice out, and then it's gonna start up again.
I will be done in like 2 days. I am scared.
Wait, come this way. Come this way. This way. Here we go. What about the moss? We can tell the moss to help us out. Yeah, moss, go ahead. Kill the virus. Is that a mushroom? No, they're seedling caps. What are those? Acorns or some shit? Okay. I know, I'm trying. Okay, I gotta walk sideways again. We gotta block you guys from the wind. Nuh-uh. Because she would have shown it to me and we would have made fun of it.
Also, hi, Ashley.
Wind, stop, wind.
Rabbit Pup, is that what you were
Really?
calling them now? Hell now, yeah.
Why do you have to kick it at me, dick?
Get one of those mic sock fluffy things.
I have something on the mic, but it's not enough right now. It's too windy. It's a piece of like my cat's scratch pad that's fuzzy. I cut a big piece of it and put it in front of the mic, but I need to put more. Normally when it's not this windy, it's fine.
Times better than it used to be.
Do we have to go by the water? I'm gonna make her turn around before then because it's starting to get too cold as the sun's going down.
My mushrooms, I think, lol.
Let's go this way. Oh, you want to run? no, not that way. Let's go this way, come on.
I also have broccoli and tomatoes started. My stream ended for a sec on accident, but now I am streaming me watching you. Lol.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was on there and then I saw it just went off, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just start mine and start walking
Grab
Luna.
a cupcake while you have mushrooms. I have mushrooms. Because the universe is telling us that we are going to be in danger, so it is blowing the shit out of the air before it gets in our lounges.
Or the universe is telling us we suck and it's just blowing it all right onto us.
Or that's just windy because of pressure differences. Lol.
I'm gonna fucking power loop this thing one day. I'm gonna wait till I have it all set up with the crossfire so I don't lose signal, because it goes pretty far down. What is that? Barrels! There's barrels down there. Damn barrels. Oh, he's starting. There's another barrel.
I'm gonna try and ask for a set off soon so I can at least see you some. Whoa, where are you?
I'm in Silent Hill.
Yes, good fly spot.
These birds.
Yeet. Cool spot.
Yeah, this is a cool little
Hey,
bridge. I love it.
Everyone. Wait, what, where?
And that thing too, the grandstand. I can totally power loop that.
Sorry. Oh, you can forward the pics of the shrooms to Dro if you want. Lol. Just got done walking Elmo and hey Ashley B.
Oh, hold on. Let's call Jonathan and find out whether or not he's ready for coronavirus. We want to make sure that he's got everything he needs. Why doesn't it show the other one? Oh, I'm gonna have to set it up, the app for it. I thought it was already set up. Because I got the number in here. Let's see if we can call it.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Student Loan Forgiveness Department. To begin your consultation,
Hello? Are you there? It called, but for some reason he didn't say anything when he picked up. I wonder if it called from the other number. So let me see if this app here is working correctly.
Department. To begin your consultation, press 1 to be transferred to a qualified...
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Oh, he hung up on me. Let's try it again.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Student Loan Forgiveness.
He's got a sick
Call is
new
very
intro.
important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
My name is Jonathan. I'm a scammer and I love to call you, and you should just pick up the phone. Hey. Oh, he hung up on me. Alright, let's give it a few minutes. God damn it, Jonathan.
Which is lucky day. Oh shit, I forgot it was Friday the 13th. Lol, oops. Beastars has just been released on Netflix.
I don't have Netflix anymore. Happy Friday the 13th to you too. What up, Candy? Welcome back.
Lol, you cute. Lol, they ray dodging you big time, babe. What kind of fucking music is that? Call Ashley, she is crying for you. Dro Friesland.
I just wanted to know if my new friend was going to be okay for this whole pandemic thing going on, you know? So I'm just trying to call him, make sure he's got all the toilet paper he needs, you know, sanitary wipes, because he's full of shit. You guys know he's full of shit. So in the long run, I'm just trying to help a buddy out, but he keeps avoiding me. What up, you unpredictable wolf? Fight me, bruh. You broke your drone. What happened to it? Like, what part broke? Did you break an arm, or is it like non-flyable at all, or is anything salvageable? I don't know how the hell I've crashed as many times as I have. Okay, well, maybe I just answered my own question in my mind. Basically, what I was going to say was, I don't know how the hell I haven't broken mine yet. Like, I've broken pieces off, but it's been things that I've been easily able to either replace or like, glue back on. Like, neither of the drones have broken to a point where they just can't be flown anymore. And I don't know how that happened, except for probably the fact that I'm not going, like, full, all the way, like, full send. The robot voice, yeah, that's just the voices in my head. There's an algorithm that makes it play out on my phone speaker every time I think of something.
Hey, Candy. The motor overheated and doesn't spin anymore.
Motor overheated. Just one. And then what happened? Did it like crash and blow up? Ew, don't sniff that, Luna. Someone had diarrhea. Let's go. Leave it. Leave it.
Oh.
Someone needs some TP for their bunghole.
That's Jonathan Lol.
Jonathan, he's the scammer who kept calling me, trying to get me to do student loan forgiveness. And today, while I was at the supermarket buying stuff, I had an Indian scammer call me. It was a lady. And I started talking to her, and she's like telling me that she's for a student loan, you know, forgiveness program and all this. And I go, oh yeah? How'd you get my info? And she said, she said under tools and utilities. I said, tools and utilities? What the fuck are you saying? I'm like, do you understand what you're even saying? I'm like, I want to know where you got my phone number from. Like, why are you calling me? And she's like, because I wanted to see if you're eligible for... I'm like, you're damn right I'm eligible for forgiveness. That's how you have my info. So how the fuck did you get it? And then she's like, oh, well, we're with the department of, from the student board. And I'm like, okay, what's your website? And I'll go there and get your phone number and call you back. And she said, whatever, it's studentdebtrelief.com. And I go, you're full of shit, you idiot. I'm like, it's not .com, it's supposed to be .gov if you're an official site, retard. And then she's like, but I'm like, why don't you at least learn how to fucking scam properly, you moron? And I was like, just so pissed and triggered by these fucking idiots. I don't know. They make me so mad. So I just ended up hanging up on her because I was like shopping. I was like, I'm gonna let you go now. Bye. Have a great day. Fucking cunt.
You just tumbled down right after takeoff. It must have burned my left like the other.
No, go around the pole.
That it didn't spin as freely.
Oh, it just tumbled down. Oh, there's a groundhog. Hey, stay away from there. Nope.
Fucking scammers. Exactly, Elmo.
And the number they called me from, by the way, let me see if I can pull it up here. It's not even a number. It was like, yeah, look at this shit. Hold on, let me pull it up. It's M3131, whatever the fuck. There's like, it's not even like a phone number. And then underneath there's like a fake phone number that's like attached to that or whatever, but it's obviously some sort of call that was put through some other bullshit. It's not a real call. So I knew right away when I picked up, and then she sounds Indian. I'm like, there's no way. And I told her that. I'm like, there's no way. You don't even sound like you're from America or you're trying to help Americans at all. So you're just fucking full of shit. And she's just like, she didn't expect any of that, I guess, because she was just kind of like, I'm like, dude, just fucking learn your lines at least. Somebody needs to fire that bitch. Leave it.
I have a custom toothpick, so the frame itself is very pretty durable. Lol, Ashley.
Oh, okay. I want to learn how to work with fiberglass. Yeah, no, carbon fiber. Well, fiberglass too, but both of them. They're pretty similar, I think. Because it's like isn't it like almost like a fabric you put over with some kind of sealant that hardens? I don't know if it's some sort of epoxy or something, but yeah, I know. Sorry about the wind. If I could hook up another mic to it that would be worthwhile, I would. But the only other ones I have are those lapel mics, and the wireless ones I got, they're great, but they're super loud. And people always complain that like they can hear all the background noise because they're so clear. Like you can hear everything, every little bird chirp, like every little step I take. And then people were getting annoyed by it, so I just said, fuck it. This camera is fine. It's the best it's gonna do. I even put like a little mic like directly on the back of the camera, and it was like constantly crackling because when I walk the mic would hit up against my shoulder a little bit because it stuck out. So it's like I've tried so many solutions to this shit, and yeah, I'll eventually find something that works, but for now I just need to get more stuff to stuff in front of the mic when it's windy like this. I should have just not even like left, but you saw Luna just has no chill, so I just said fuck it and just started walking with her. Hey, look, hand washing station. Where?
Yup, I am a stalker, but it is off-road stalks me too.
Oh, it must be this little black tube on the ground. Just stick your hand under there and then just wash.
It is mutual stalking. Take on. Scammers here in my country, Brazil, are kinda worse. They call you pretending that they kidnapped someone from your family and asked for money for ransom. It is.
Oh yeah, I know all about that. And then they actually do that, so it makes it even scarier. I just remember every time we had to go to Brazil, my mom would be like, don't bring any jewelry, don't bring any nice watches, like none of that shit. She's just like, leave it all home, because it'll fucking get taken right off your arm. She's gotten, she had somebody actually hold her at gunpoint and take her passport and, you know, credit cards and wallets and everything, which fucked her up in trying to get back to America when her plane ticket was up. I don't know the whole story because I was young, so I wasn't really like paying full attention to what actually happened, but it was something that, because I remember she got stuck in Brazil and she had to prove that she had a passport, and then she had to go back to the consulate to go get it, and it was like this whole pain in the ass. I remember everybody was like freaking out trying to figure out how we were gonna get her back home because they fucking stole her shit. Yeah, Brazil can be crazy like that though.
That's the truth. They don't take care out there. Oh, why tie Andrea? Hi.
Like they should at least, like if they're gonna rob people who they think are tourists, which my mom was not a tourist, but she just happened to go back to visit. But like, if they are robbing tourists that have passports, like, just leave the fucking passport. What are you gonna do with the passport? Pretend you're the person? Try to sell it? Like, it's just such a pain in the ass to have to deal with that shit. Look at all the leaves stuck on the fence. Let's go this way.
I am here.
I'm gonna go back.
Walk over here.
Yeah, okay.
That sucks. I am
I'll
sorry
see you
that
in like
happened to
3
your mom.
months. Yeah, there was another time too where when she was going to Brazil to get married and we all went down there,
Feel dead inside.
the taxi cab who got us from the airport fucking took off with all the luggages and everything. And my uncle had to get on a fucking moped and like go chase the guy down and get it back.
I got an email saying that my phone was hacked and that they had my news, and if I didn't pay them 1,000 they were going to leave them. I was like, you go right ahead and do that, cause my ass is broke. Change the photo and use it to steal the identity of the person. Illuminati.
Yeah, I mean they can, yeah,
money, though,
for
do it
sure,
right
but
first time, and it has a lot cheaper law.
I don't know. I feel like there are many more ways to make money that are way more fun than doing that shit and constantly be looking over your shoulder trying to worry if somebody's either trying to kill you or arrest you. Like,
what an asshole.
that's such a
I
stupid
just got
life
done
to live.
putting everything in the truck, so I feel dead inside, lol.
But I guess if you don't know any better, then whatever, right?
I so to go to Minneapolis, but this shitty ass virus thing is going on. Hey Dro, what it be doing, my guy?
Yeah, I don't know, like, if you really want to travel
that sucks
right now.
That's rough out there, Haley, when you are in those poverty-ridden countries. Dro bros.
Because the thing is, like, if you are traveling anywhere, this, and I think this is what's causing the problem.
Me practice other than Dro, and he is too far, lol. So fuck it.
I think the whole problem with everybody freaking out is like that. It's like they say, oh yeah, keep traveling, keep doing what you were always going to be doing, which is like easy to say, right? So let's say, okay, you go to
where you are.
whatever like city you want to go to, and maybe it's not that far away, and then all of a sudden you find out that everybody gets quarantined, nobody's allowed to leave. What are you supposed to do? Get stuck in your fucking car because they're not letting you leave or go back home or anything? So yeah, everybody's going to avoid traveling because nobody wants to deal with that bullshit, because it seems to be what's happening with every other fucking country right now. And they say that we're 2 weeks behind everybody else, so yeah, if in 2 weeks it gets that bad.
From jail cells saying that your credit card got cloned like you are already arrested. Why are you gonna commit the damn crime again to expand your time? I don't wanna go through all that again. Colombia is the same way. They get you past the test. When you pass the test, you actually learn to drive, lol. BTW, hey Dro. I know how to drive for the most part. My court date got
She just
canceled
needs
here in
practice.
Florida.
She knows how to drive. She's like driven for a while, but just not a lot. She like every once in a blue moon will get behind the wheel. So it's not enough for somebody who's just starting to like, you know all the basics.
Exactly what the actual fuck, seriously though.
Come here. Come this way. Come on, this way. Let's go.
I crashed my mom's car twice. Yeah, Columbus, Indiana closed their schools till after summer. Yeah, I just need to like drive a few more times before my
Till the
test
summer?
and pressure.
That long? Damn.
Luna, come this way, good girl.
Are you sure, or are they just gonna wait it out and then, or did they actually give like a date? Or is it like a tentative thing that where here's the date if nothing else? I don't think it's really gonna like make that big of a difference, right? Because there's like, even when people are feeling better, they're still gonna be contagious. Come here. And then people are gonna still go back to work while they're fucking still getting it on everybody else. Like, no one's gonna escape it.
So it is not like I just never have. I'm just gonna go take a test long. A blue rose mic and it got warm. Good drove rose.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just meaning you have to drive a certain way to pass the test. But when you have the freedom to drive how you want, you develop your own way of doing it, which is more comfortable. Drove. I drove
that's
without
true.
it for years. I drive everywhere when I have my aunt's car. BRB. I'll be 27 this May. Luna needs a carcass. Drove for RB.
She needs a carcass. I bought her a few carcasses. They're in the freezer so that if everything does get closed, she'll at least have food for a while. But worst case scenario, I would definitely just go fucking to the woods and grab a couple bunnies. I have plenty of food for everyone. For like the animals and myself, so I'm not worried.
Hey,
I don't eat a lot as it is. We're going home, you brat.
They are still making my younger brother go to school. Most elementary school kids don't wash their damn hands.
Right. As soon as kids go back to school, then they're going to give it to their parents, and then their parents are going to give it to everybody at work. It's just not, there's no escaping it. Like,
I am so LLDDDD. I'll be saving for a car soon, though.
the best anybody can do is just, like, stay as clean and as healthy as possible,
I
right?
was just trying to have a couple Guinness and chill, but no, it had to get warm and that ass nasty. Is the RV6 canceled?
Probably not. Those guys have, honestly, probably already all have had it and gotten over it already. Did you see how many times they've been sick?
Paramedic for the national disaster. My fucking hands are so dry from washing them.
They're, at this point, they're probably the only ones in America immune. And all that alcohol they drink, that'll probably kill anything. Anything enters their bodies, and they're gonna be like, oh, sorry, we didn't mean to intrude.
Schools are all shut down here.
We'll see our way out.
Schools are shut down here for 3 weeks.
I've been selling Blade some of that vampire blood. Why do you think that his toe's healing up?
You have to buy Alex Jones' survival shield. Eggs too, like Portland Andy. Yup, same.
Oh, Luna, come here. Come, this way.
Candy. Shit's crazy. Some schools are shut down in my country and some events are postponed and or canceled. Lol.
Really?
It is a vitamin
Luna,
or
come here.
drink.
Come over here. Hi. You guys have enough toilet paper? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Thank you.
I know my son's school was closed today and yesterday for E. coli in the drinking water of our county, and now they are talking about closing them for coronavirus.
Are they really? Yeah, they close everything here, I think, already. For sure. Where you going, Brad? That's the wrong way.
Whatever you make of corona, at least things aren't too boring.
Yeah. Hey, but
Want
things
to see
have
the
been
chaos
exciting
check
for what, the
locally?
past
He
few
was just
years
shopping
anyway.
in Walmart.
Everything's just been legit crazy everywhere.
I am so fucking scared about this damn virus.
What are you scared about? Like, what do you think's gonna happen? You're afraid of getting sick? You've been sick before, right? You just gotta take care of yourself. Hey, we're all gonna die at some point.
I was about to go to Walmart, but went to Kroger and people are going nuts. All the schools in this part of Ohio are closed. But here in Florida, there are like 3 cases in my county. The county right beside me just had 8 students test positive for coronavirus today.
Hey, I've done all the shit I've always wanted to do, have you?
Big bad wolf dog could attack anyone at any moment.
I know, right?
Walmart voluntary Corona FEMA camp checkpoint. Hit Luna up ass and say that from me. Have you heard about this?
No. I haven't. I mean, I was just there, and all I saw was a bunch of people buying
Having the flu and
baby
living alone
food
is not a
and
fun
pet food
combination, though.
and
Coronavirus is just another
and-
strand of the flu virus.
and I bought myself a box of oyster
My
mushrooms.
mom said if I get coronavirus, drink a Corona. It was the most random and funniest shit I've heard.
Here, we'll go this way. But we need to go back home. Because my nose is leaking and everybody's going to think I have corona.
I am not too invested in this life. If I die, I die. I am ready for the next one, cause this one sucks anyways.
Smoke some DNT, speed that shit up.
So what did Trump do? Are there gonna be tanks driving around now? One.
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to get that bad. But I think that it'll be pretty interesting to hear when he gets it. What's going to happen. Let's go.
Fuck, here comes the autocorrect.
Because you know that shit's going to happen. You know somebody's going to have it and they're going to hide it and they're going to go cough near him or some shit.
I am waiting for a guy with 3 heads to walk past.
The sirens haven't gone off yet.
2020 had.
We're still good.
He even started and we already had WW3
Let's go
and
this way.
coronavirus. How did you get it back to roots kind? Dro is
What do
ready
you-
for the
you still wanna
apocalypse.
walk?
Hopefully they're at
Jeez.
peace in heaven. Now you rave 5 with the runny nose coughing is when people take notice, lol.
Okay, I'm not coughing yet. My throat's pretty good. I've been drinking a lot of tea and honey, and I think I'm okay so far. And hey, I walk forever with this bitch every day, so my lungs should be decent even though I smoke, right? Well, I don't smoke cigarettes, so I don't feel out of breath anymore when I do shit like I used to.
That's the kind I have. Well, I heard a few people start coughing outside and I was
Wait,
like, hell no.
wait.
Yay, WW3 is fought biologically.
There's a car. Let's go this way. This way. This way. Come. Hold on. Let the car go.
All I am saying is if we really all going to die, let us go out with a bang, make the last moments of our time in this life really count before we exit onto the next one.
Yeah, or
Be
before
fine.
you get sick and feel like shit and don't want to leave the house. Go have some fun
Doctors
while
are
you have
saying
time
we
off.
should be more concerned about the flu.
More concerned about the flu? Yeah, I fucking hate the flu, man. I haven't gotten it in years, like full blast. I've felt like, like a little bit of a start of a sore throat, and what I usually do is I gargle salt water, like warm salt water, and just drink a bunch of tea and fucking pour honey down my throat all day. And usually by like a day or two, it's completely gone. And I don't know, it's just something that I think the salt kills everything in my throat, so it doesn't let it get worse. You know, it's not like in there just breeding every day. So I don't know if that would help at all with, I don't think it would help with the virus, but at least with like an infection because of it. Yeah, and I have definitely, like every time I get home, I always spray everything down and wash my hands.
Report those scammers to the BBB scam tracker and the FTC.
Yeah, I reported everyone, and
I survived many
and I got more calls
getting ill in
today.
years, so it
And
can't be
I
that
called him a
contagious.
few times today, but he keeps hanging up on me. He won't say anything. I don't think anybody calls that number except for me at this point, so
Hot boiling water, he always good.
so he probably knows it's going to be me or somebody just fucking with him, because the number was in my video, so I guarantee like that other people were calling him, bugging him. I mean, I saw people in the chat saying they were calling him. So I'm going to assume at this point every call he picks up, he probably just assumes is a bullshit call. But I legit wanted to ask him.
On the essential oils and using the salt water.
So he might be watching because, like, he obviously knows my name. So if he looked it up, he might have found my channel or something. So if he's watching, whatever. But I was just gonna basically like try to have a conversation with him to ask him if he was gonna be good for Corona. But he doesn't want to be my friend. Uh-oh, there's a kid over there. We gotta avoid all kids.
Nurse, YouTube channel said the same exact thing
They
you
all
just
have Corona.
said.
Did they really? What, for gargling salt water? Like warm salt water? I mean, it's always worked for me. Hey, this way.
Hi, Jonathan.
It's cool. I have a friend who sent me where he lives, and I'm just gonna have to find out whether or not it really is. I have a couple of people who might live by him, so I'm gonna ask them to
I wish I knew how to do it.
to find out some info for me.
So I can call this scammer pretending I am
I'm not gonna stop bothering him until I see him face to face,
I know that's not just Dave.
and we'll live stream it.
Salt water, boiling water, yeah.
Hold on. Hold on.
This Corona shit is getting scary. Should we call this well, I can do a Stitch voice impression. I can call this scammer pretending I am Stitch. After I got my
Go on my
tax
live
return,
stream
I got a
playlist,
letter
it's in
from a
there.
company called CT telling me I owe them $1,000 for past due payments for a device. I never had. I hate these scammers. Lol.
Yeah, I don't know. It annoys me too, but You know, like, I know how it feels because I got myself fucking scammed, so I know how much it sucks. So I don't like that people do that shit. Like, fucking get a fucking hobby, or like find a fucking way to do something you love to make a living out of that. Don't like to call, like, imagine your life just being all day waiting for people to call in hopes that you can convince them that you're actually who you say you are for like some big, you know, company that's going to help people, and convince them to hand over all of their personal information. Like, imagine having to wake up every morning and that's what you're getting yourself ready to do, is to get on the phone and call fucking like people to try to do that. Like, that's got to be the fucking most miserable life ever. So I just wanted to call, and I was trying to be a friend, and they don't want to be my friend, so I'm offended. Let me help you, Jonathan. I'm gonna come to your house, and I'm gonna help your moo-moo wife when she's in the shower, just like that movie. And I'll have plenty of masks too. I'll just show up in one of my scary masks with Luna. That way we can dispose of all of the leftovers. I'm gonna put it in her vagina, the knife, and I'm gonna fucking pull it all the way up to her throat, and then I'm gonna make you watch. Sorry, that got dark. It is Friday the 13th though. Fuck it, dude.
My friend asked uncle owns a bunker if things get bad, like people laying dead in the street. Bad, I'ma pack my stuff up and head out.
I don't think it's gonna get that bad here.
Silent, or does it actually ring? If you hate talking on the phone, why not just keep it on silent? If you ring expecting a call, you'll still know about it. Lol, I am fucking listening.
What do you mean?
Funny how they suddenly disappeared and stopped talking when I brought it to light. Maybe your live stream from now on should be exposing scammers would be
My
fun.
phone is always on silent because I don't take phone calls. So I always have it on silent, and I always have it, like, if I do see calls coming in, I usually just ignore them. Like, people know how to reach me. The people that I actually care to talk to, they all know to just send me a message, and I'll always respond. But for anybody who's trying to always get a hold of me on the phone, good fucking luck. Remember that song we did, Send Me an Angel? Except it's send me an email. What, you want to go this way? Oh, these are cool little planners they put in here. I can't wait to see all this stuff. Oh shit, look at all that art. Hold on, Luna. I didn't know there was like an art gallery place or something. Can you guys see that? Or are you guys not, like, are you guys able to see through the glass? That looks really cool in there, but... Oh, boobies, I gotta go. There's boobies on the wall. Sort of. What, you wanted to come meet her? Yeah, you can pet her. Her name's Luna. Wait, did you wash your hands? Okay, good. She doesn't want Corona right now.
Hello.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Michael.
Michael, nice to meet you. I'm Dro, that's Luna.
Nice to meet you, Dro. Nice to meet you too, Luna. Hi.
Oh. She likes jumping up to give kisses, so just watch her face if she jumps up.
Alright, thank you.
See, I'm glad you did that, and I didn't have to say anything because there was just an article written and had her photo in it saying that wolf dogs are completely unpredictable and that they're crazy and all this stuff. You just came right up to her and you pet her and she gave you kisses and it's all good. Like, look, she's like giving me paw now. Like, she's not... people are so...
They do
dumb.
the same thing with pit bulls. I have a pit bull mixed with a boxer and American bulldog, and she's basically a butterfly.
Yeah, they get it the worst too.
Yeah. She thinks everything is her friend. But yeah,
All
sorry.
right, it's nice meeting you, man.
Have a good one.
Stay safe.
I got my leg stuck. Looted dog lick face.
I was just fucking with him. I'm like, wait, do you wash your hands?
She asked all boot my boot, you now wolf dog boots.
Come here, wait, not in the road. Just had to make sure there's not a car coming.
Big giant and I'm kitties.
Dude, these guys, they tried to fucking charge me like 300 to, was it 300 to 500? Probably like, I think it was anywhere from like $300 to $500 to change one tie rod out. I did it myself for 15 bucks. I just went and got a new tie rod and pulled my tire off and made a video. Live streamed it and then put it on my channel.
I'm over here having fun.
Where are you taking me, lassie?
And I only have 3 fish sticks left. I just make a sandwich. Fuck it. Everyone be scamming.
The sky's all pink again.
Dro exposing all the scammers.
Let me see if I can call him again. Hold on. Let's hold up. Hold on, Luna.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Student Loan Forgiveness Department. To begin your consultation, press 1 to be transferred to a qualified...
Hello.
Ken, how may I help you?
Hi, is this Jonathan?
No, this is not Jonathan. How can I help you?
Oh, who did you say this was?
This is Ken.
Oh, hi, Ken. I'm just returning your call. Yes. Fucking Ken. Yeah, his name's Ken. Hold on.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Student Loan Forgiveness Department.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Ken, pick up. I need to speak with you. Ken, we need to have a conversation here. That's not even the number. Oh.
Thank you for calling the Student Loan Forgiveness Department. To begin your consultation, press 1 to be transferred to a qualified enrollment agent.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Luna, come here. Ken, I need to talk to you. Stop hanging up on me, Ken. Oh, maybe Barbie is the chick he lives with.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Student Loan Forgiveness Department. To begin your consultation, press 1 to be transferred to a
Ken, let me talk to Barbie. Ken, if you're important.
Transferred to the next available
Ken, let me talk to Barbie. Ken, let me talk to Barbie. Ken, let me talk to Barbie. Oh, I can't say KKK. Ken, let's talk to Barbie. Ken. Oh, don't hang up on me.
Loan Forgiveness Department. To begin your consultation, press 1 to be transferred to a qualified enrollment agent.
Oh, Ken, won't you let me be your Barbie? Ken, pick up the phone for me, Ken. I miss your voice, Ken. Can I talk to you, Ken? Ken, let me be your Barbie. Ken, let me be your Barbie. Oh, God damn it. He doesn't want to talk to me right now. I think I made him mad.
Lol got me dead right now. You rave pissing him off. I love it so much. Ken like Peppy in his bunghole. Your Virgo is showing and it asks great. I love it so much. Oh god, you should mask that dude that does those scammer vids. Lol, rejected by Ken. Lol, this is great. I would laugh if Ken was creeping in the woods recording Dro Walk by blasting that music.
No, he doesn't even know where I am. He thinks I live in Florida. But I'm going to come up to his house because I know where he lives. And I'm going to bring a fucking boombox. And I'm going to sit outside with that little song. And I'm going to start singing, Ken, won't you be my Barbie? Ken, let me be your Barbie too. Because we both have mushrooms in our pants. We can just connect them too. And we'll just touch the tips. Ken, let me be your Barbie. I'm going to call you back. I miss him already.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Student Loan Forgiveness.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Ken, oh, god damn it. Dude, the sky's all red now. What the fuck? Ken, just let me call you, Ken.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Student Loan Forgiveness Department. To begin your consultation, press 1 to be transferred to a qualified enrollment agent.
She's got stickers all over her face and tail.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Ken! Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna have to dump that number too and get another one. Ken smashing Kelly right now? Fuck. I wanna watch. Beautiful
I love that
sunset,
view, so
yeah.
beautiful.
Let's go see what's in the geocache. Come on, Luna, because we're right by it. There's a geocache over here, and
Very important
I think it.
hang up all time.
I know, right? I'm so important to him, but every single time he hangs up.
Dro, when I come over,
He's important to me, and I'm trying to prove how important he is to me by calling him, and he just doesn't want to take my calls. I think he's mad at me. Come here, Luna. Did I ruin his business number? I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. Let me buy you dinner. Actually, you know what? I found this like $300 cruise to China. I'll get it for you and Ingrid. And you guys can just go and have a good old time on me. You guys can go visit Wuhan, go shopping. I'll give you an extra $100 in TTS money for you to spend. Come on, Ken, just pick up my calls. Shit, this thing is all rusted. I'm gonna fall through and die. That's probably what I deserve anyway for bugging this guy now. No, fuck that. He deserves that shit.
Speak in Spanish to him.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let me change my number. What's a good area code? I don't know what area code to use. I'm just gonna put my old one. Actually, no, you know what? I got a better one. No, Luna, leave it. What are you standing up at? Oh, she's a dog. Okay, I got a new number. Just give me a second. Let me check the geocache. Let's check the Streamlabs. Come here. Here, wait. Come here for a second. Listen, come here. Sit down. Wait a second. You got something in your face. Stop it. Hold on. Okay. Wait, you got one in your tail too. Stop it. Stop it. Wait. Yep, wait. I got one. One more. Wait, you got a thingy in your tail. Wait. Okay, got it. That's on me. Get off me. Okay. No, wait, you're gonna get stuck around the pole. Come here. Come over here with me. This way. Is it still here? Oh, it's not there anymore. It's gone. Did it fall? Maybe they moved it to this one? No, I don't see it anymore. Maybe they moved it. Wait. Yeah, maybe they got rid of it because they got sick of people coming over here looking for geocaches. I don't see it anywhere. I don't think it fell. Because otherwise it would be on the floor. It's definitely not there where it was, though. Maybe someone took it to a new location. Luna, you want to ride in the cart? Hop in the cart. She used to when she was a puppy. I used to take her to the store with me and she would ride in the freaking cart. It was so cute. Let me try and call this dude.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Student Loan Forgiveness Department.
Come here.
To begin your
Come here.
consultation, press 1 to be transferred to a qualified enrollment agent.
Hang on.
If you no longer wish to be contacted by us,
New music.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Would you like to play a game? He hung up right away. Talk to me, buddy.
calling the student.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
He won't even say anything anymore. He's just constantly hanging up. It was a different number.
Caller. Man, Margera was here. I love to just go out and see the woods. Plays Mexican music.
You want to go to the
Spanish
woods?
time. How about a nice
it's
game
kind of far
chess?
from here, though. I went the opposite way, so I could walk through the town. But
While
next
Luna
time
was
I'll
like,
go through the
"Auntie,
woods.
touch my tail."
Actually, you know what?
Jesus, I miss you all.
Because like there's another spot that I'm supposed to be able to get in through here. I don't remember which way it is though. There's a pathway somewhere here.
Kaboom. Alemthal,
Let me
I
see
am
if I
done
can
with
find
that
it.
one, got me crying over here.
Poverty shopping cart. Yeah. I don't know. Somebody probably walked all the way to the fucking store with their shopping cart and then came all the way here and just left it. Rude. In Florida, they started putting in those things on the wheels that are all electronic. So if you leave the parking lot, it locks the wheels. So like you can't use the cart. So you can't like take the cart home with you if you're walking or anything. Nobody really wants to walk in Florida though, because it's way too far to walk to everything. Like here, it's easy to just walk into town and grab something. But
It has fun being
in
ruthless to
Florida,
ruthless people.
if you walk, you're walking like 2 hours just to get to the nearest store. Just because it's like they have a bunch of developments and townhouses and like just communities and stuff of homes. So
I am dead right
it takes
now.
up a bunch of space. But yeah, you're dead right now. Don't die. Check out. Oh look, they already got army trucks, emergency vehicles. Let's scope it. Look how cool this thing is. I've taken photos of it with it. Such a cool vehicle.
Give him your rate.
I wonder if it still works. It's got flats. Emergency management.
Damn, you still walking, Luna? How many miles you walk?
I can check when I get home because it logs it on my phone. Usually I can walk anywhere between 2 miles at least to 4 to 5 miles. That's normally what I walk with her, but I don't know what we've been walking today because she's been wanting to keep walking. She keeps pulling me the
Going
opposite
to
way
go
from
take
home.
a shower and not die. Thanks. People are just too lazy to return the shopping trolley back to the store after walking all that way and just going to leave it there. Shame on them.
Yeah. Come on. Especially here, because
Yeah,
like
so I am
out here, a
starting
lot
to
of
think
these
America
little
is
shopping
primed
carts
for
are
martial
owned
law.
by like not big companies. You're starting to think they're trying to get everything ready. Yeah, there's even more up this way. I'll show you. There's a whole bunch of other ones. No, these are all
I
old
miss
though.
my dog.
I don't think any of these are in service.
I would love to go on these long walks with you and Luna.
Come on. Come. Go, keep going. She sees somebody else out there, so come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Dro, shout me out, please.
Ah! Just for you.
That building up ahead is really pretty, all light up.
Yeah, I just looked inside the first time I walked, but on the other side of the building, and they have a bunch of really cool art in there. I was looking in the window with the
Wouldn't it be
camera. If
hard
you go
to
back
lock
on the
down
stream, you
millions
might be
since
able to
they
see
ran
it.
all in their homes? Fuck, my hands are hurting and so
I think
dry
everybody
as
will
they
be
are going
perfectly
be
glad
more
to be in
dry
their
when I
homes,
take
to
a
be
shower.
honest. Most people, at least. It's kind of funny, like, because the people in the bigger cities are all freaking the fuck out about not having anything to do. Like, oh, what am I supposed to do for the next 2 weeks if I get locked in my house? It's like, figure it out. Fucking find something to do. Jeez, you're making a mess, Luna.
Oh, Luna is like my beat them come. Here, I wanna boot you. Dro Illuminashly scammed me out of a donation. Can you expose her on live stream?
No, fuck you. You probably deserved it, asshole. No, I'm just kidding. I'll find out what's up with that. You want me to spank her for you? I'll gladly do that. There's a car coming. Hold on. It sounds big and scary, and it is. Come. All right, let's go. Red light. Let's go. See, they even got the cannons ready to start blowing people away when they come walking up, trying to run through the borders when they quarantine everyone.
Wait, how? I love how Luna gives no fucks, lol. And yeah, spank me please.
Come on. Let's go.
Reminds me of Germany 1939, when Nazi troops started rolling down the streets in tanks too, and they were involved in ethnic cleansing techniques. Hopefully our military does not go rouge. Yeah,
I don't think that it's
going
to get that bad, because I don't think Americans would put up with that at all. Like, people would instantly start making weapons and pulling out their guns and all that shit. It would be all out fucking clusterfuck. And a lot of the people who are working for the government right now are not too happy with them either. I know people who do,
it's
and
super windy here in Minnesota.
They've been bitching about, like, not being paid properly and, like, all sorts of stuff, like, whenever they closed everything down. So, yeah. I don't think that
Bend over, Ashley, and take it like a good girl, lol.
Oh, stop it. Alright, yeah. I'll go through over this way. I'll wait for them to go by. What are you guys all up to tonight?
Transmission, you are the resistance. Only for Dro's smiling face with 3 hearts.
You saw that one that I just walked by? There's more.
Lol. Every time I go outside, the wind spanks my ass so hard. Good girl, Ashley, lol.
One of these are not like the others.
No, I get that. I try to explain to military guys and cops too that they are also victims to the beast system. In just chillin' being garbage. I am watching TV and talking to you.
Let's go this way. This way. Alright, let's go. We're going home.
I've been watching Colony, actually. Good show.
Oh yeah? What is it about? I haven't seen that show yet. I want to watch that movie about Charles Manson, or maybe it's not about him, but he's in it or whatever. That came out, and I guess
this town is where the movie Red Dawn was made. In order to make
there's a bunch of other big names.
Fire all of us, they want us divided and locked away in our
Hollywood
homes. Sad times.
I saw a preview for it. I want to watch it at some point.
I need a new charger cord again. This one is starting to come apart. Damn it, stupid wind, knock it off. All I hear is
sorry. I'll turn a little. I'm trying to walk like on an angle and it's not working very good. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry.
I miss my dog.
What up, my dog?
Lol, I am always locked away in my house. Roar damn wind yelling at everyone. There's that new war movie 1917 I think it is called that looked pretty cool. Colony is about aliens putting walls for big cities and the people make the resistance, pretty much what you guys were talking about.
Ah. Muy interesante. Alright, Luna, I'm over this walk.
It's okay, babe, the wind is being a roaring jackass tonight. I'm hidden under my blankets, so. Hello, this is Ken. How
Sounds
can I
comfy.
help you with your student loan today? You should
Oh,
definitely
hi,
watch
Ken.
the movie Alita Battle Angel. There's 3 seasons on Netflix right now, probably more to come, but I'm at the end of the show.
Hey, I don't have Netflix right now, but if everything goes to crap and nobody's doing anything and everybody's just stuck in their homes, like, I'll probably make a few videos and then sit around watching Netflix too. I'll watch that show. It sounds interesting. I'll wait maybe till I have somebody to watch TV with, though, because right now I feel weird just sitting around watching it by myself. I feel like I'm just wasting time with shit that I want to be doing, like, and learning about and stuff. So usually I don't really watch too many shows anymore unless they're like stuff that I want to learn something from. Come on, no, let's go.
We can snuggle and watch.
Yeah, if I can ever sit still long enough.
TV.
Usually by the time I'm like ready to just sit still is when I'm so exhausted that I'm ready to
I will
just
be here with you. Gonna
clunk
just
out.
sit huddled in my PJs. Okay, Ash.
I wish I could sit on stream and like watch stuff like that with you guys, but fucking copyrights and shit. It'd be cool to be able to set up a stream to like do that shit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna make myself a robot that I can stream with to Robot Streamer, and we'll be able to do shit like that. Cause this is bullshit. Like, I'll make it
I
happen.
am gonna try and tell my work that I next coming the first Saturday of April. Yay, there's not a lot of shows I'm interested in anymore, but it's about space and stuff, so it's kinda interesting. I will make you lol. That's a good mentality to have. Yeah, I don't like TV either unless it's like a large gathering of like-minded people or something. Watching TV alone is gross. Can you
Yeah, I
not
don't
just
feel
book
it.
the day off Illuminati?
Come on. I used to, though. I used to watch TV all the time, but I can't sit down and watch anything anymore.
That would be awesome.
Like, a few minutes into it, I feel like I need to get up and go do something
Before
else.
Mixer got popular, I used it to stream
Unless
shows
I'm
and
learning
movies.
shit, then I'm like glued to the screen.
Same with Stream Me. They are making it a bit difficult, but I am gonna make it happen. Lul.
Well, I mean, like I said, at some point, no one's
You
probably
could
going to have a
market that
choice.
shit and
So
boom bank for life.
no, it's something that's already been made. I just never made one myself. You talking about
Hey
the
Dro,
robot
have
thing?
you seen the videos I mirrored? Movie night with Dro, whoop whoop.
It's all,
Dro make a fat
I already
bot
have
that
an
does not
account
talk
on
back.
Robot Streamer.
Watch Beastars.
One that doesn't talk back. Okay, I could do that.
Same TV bores me nowadays.
What would she do though? Just would she just like smile and nod and be like, "Okay, I'm sorry," or would it be like, "I'm sorry, master," or like what? What would you rather it say?
Watching TV alone is gross, thanks. Yeah, it has not like people live alone or anything.
Luna's about to
My
get yelled
TV
at.
is on all the time, so unless my son is watching it, I keep it muted.
Yeah, I used to get really sucked into watching TV shows and stuff. And then eventually when I started just working on stuff, I was like, fuck that, this is way more fun. Alright, hang on a second. I'm gonna go inside. Alright, come on. Woof. 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 Woof, Luna. Oh man, my fingers are frozen.
Back in a bit.
No!
Why did I say that twice?
Why are you guys leaving me? Come here, Luna, I need to take this off of you. I need to fix the wire on this thing. It's like breaking. Yeah, I usually leave like YouTube on with either like streamers or people that I know make longer videos. That way I have somebody always talking in the background and it makes me feel like somebody's there too. I totally get that. I understand exactly what you're saying. You left me first. You're the one who died on stream. Liar. I'll fight you, bitch.
Call Ashley.
Just kidding. Go do what you gotta do. I'll talk to you in a bit. I'll be here, I'm sure, for a little bit.
Don't worry, Alex is the people who can't do stuff alone better for
I was just telling Ashley the other day that I wanted to maybe go to like a movie and go, because there's like a couple of really cool movies coming out. So I was talking about going to like the theater to watch a movie alone, because she's done it before, but I've never done that before, and I was like, fuck it, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll like it better than going to the movies with people. Hey, popcorn will definitely cost a lot less, right? I mean, I enjoy watching like movies and stuff with people. It's not that I don't like watching shit at all, because I love watching movies, obviously, but I just don't, I feel weird doing it alone now. Like, I just feel uncomfortable. Like, I always feel like I should be doing something else, and like I'm just wasting time, if that makes sense. Dude, my hands are just like red and frozen. It's like even hard to move them. But my legs were fine. My legs weren't cold at all. It's just my fucking hands. Look, you like the smell of soap? Do you want to be clean? We need to antibacterialize you because we don't want you to get corona from that guy you touched. She's like, okay, put it on me. Put it on me. Hold on. You're gonna knock me over. Yeah? Yeah, you like it? You want me to put it on you? Yeah, okay. We'll put some antibacterial soap on you, okay? Is that better? Does that make you, yeah? Does that smell too strong for you? Don't lick it. No, it's soap. You're supposed to wear it, not eat it. You're supposed to wear it, not eat it. She used to have a soap that was made of like a lavender and like all this other stuff that a friend of mine made. It was all like natural stuff, and she used to love it. Like anytime I brought the soap out, she wanted me to like rub her down with it, and it was good because the oils that were used in it supposedly are supposed to keep like fleas away and everything, and she does like rarely gets fleas. I have seen a couple summers where like 1 or 2 fleas will be crawling on her, and I'll literally like put them in alcohol, pull them off and put them in alcohol, and then I'll never see any more again. So I don't know if that stuff actually worked for her or not, but I do remember that she wasn't getting any fleas when I was using that stuff. So maybe those oils really did put out some sort of weird smell that they hated, you know? Oh my god, that's way too hot because my hands are so cold that this water feels like it's boiling even though it's not. I gotta see what you guys are saying because I hear somebody talking there, but I don't have it with me. Oh, you're eating your new food? I'm glad you like it. I got her a new kibble, and I didn't think she was going to like it because she hasn't been eating kibble for a while, but she actually did. What are you guys talking about here? She needs to wash her mouth out with soap? Who does? Her? Luna? You can get into it a bit more on your own. Yeah, I guess I'll see how I feel about it when I do it again at some point. Because, like, I'll put on... there's been a few times where I put on movies upstairs before going to bed. And I always feel like weird in the middle of it. Not even in the middle, like in the beginning of it. And then I end up switching it to something else, like a YouTube video or something I start thinking about. I'm like, oh, how does this thing work? And then I'll start pondering it too much. So I'll do that.
And a human strain of coronavirus. Paul.
I think they're the same strain, right? I'm pretty sure it's the same shit. You want more? Are you still hungry? You're still hangry? Yeah? Alright, I'll give you some more food. Let's see what we got here.
Yes, Luna, because she was licking the soap, haha.
Oh yeah, she's cleaning her mouth after saying all the bad stuff. I get it. I wouldn't be surprised if she was thinking it. Stay.
Yes, I do that all the time.
I don't think there's an extra can in there. Wait, let me give you this stuff to see if you like it. Get back. Get back. Get back. Let me give you the other food, okay? Let me see if you like it.
Trying to eat the soap lol. No different. I used to lick soap when I was a kid.
Here, you never had this one.
Ashley said maybe instead of the movies y'all can stay home and grow gang, her words, not mine. Virus is a virus, it's evolving and constantly working out how to spread.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're going to constantly be evolving because they grow and breed a lot faster.
Now here, let me lick it. Paul.
So they can definitely...
Well, I never said grow gang. I just said we can touch each other. Some of the wilder predictions are saying 50% of world population will be dead by 2025. If you look at the labels on some cleaning products, they say they kill human strain coronavirus, but nothing about animal strains. Lol.
Yeah, they're the same strain.
Lol, rough and tongue Ashley lol. Stay hydrated.
I'm trying. I have been drinking a lot of tea lately because I bought a whole bunch of different teas like a week ago. Can I put this down?
I'ma go, hopefully I catch the corn
Look,
brews
the
fast and not
unpredictable
fucking all night,
wolf,
guys.
and I'm going right by her food while she's eating.
No more like lick and blow.
Unpredictable wolf being touched while
course.
she's eating.
Hey.
Oh no, she's gonna eat me. Oh, hi, Mark.
Yes, ha ha ha, even better, Ashley lol.
What do I need to do with this one? Soak the bag in water overnight for 6 to 8 hours. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
It says there as two different. Only reason I mentioned it was because I was researching the bat suit debacle.
Let's do it. I'm gonna get it started so this one will grow with the other one. So let's. This one's different. Since I have to soak it, I might as well just do that. Right.
Lolo no, watch out, Luna gonna bite. Your face lol, what a damn joke, SMH.
Probably here. This isn't for you. You don't even like mushrooms.
That article still irks me lol. Hawk for real. I'll be back in a bit, love. What
Okay,
is that?
I'll talk to you in a bit. This is mycelium for mushrooms that I'm growing. Hold on, I'll open it and I'll show it to you when it's open. It smells good. I can smell it already. I just opened the bag.
Bye Ashley, I will miss you while you rave on beautiful BTW. I love your new haircut.
Right? Doesn't her hair
That's
look good?
basically a pretty nasty pneumonia, not a killing machine. I'm just being a big baby and would much rather see you in person. And ooh. Oh, okay, I was confused
Well,
for a
then
second.
fucking
Sorry.
come over. Duh. I know what the deal is. It's all good. See? It's like a little baby. It's coming for you. Oh, I feel bad ripping it open, but you gotta make some fruits. I gotta soak it. I mean, we can look at it under the microscope at some point. Because, there we go. There's so much mycelial pea in there. That bowl is being used. Let me get a different one.
Ray, welcome, beautiful. Yes, acid ass gorgeous. I love it and the color. It really sweets you well, Ashley. LOL. Lol.
Jesus.
Good night, bro. Ashley, guys. I am off here.
Alright, Alex,
All
it was
have
nice
a good
chatting with
rest
you.
of the day.
I'll
And
see
as
you later,
always,
dude.
chat, be careful if you lay around people. Lol.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna be going around
No
people
dog
anymore.
TV me.
I'm gonna be locked in my house for like the next couple weeks probably. The only place I might go is to pick up a couple parts for the van because I'm gonna start working on that soon. If I
Take
have
care,
to.
Alex.
I don't even know what I need yet. But yeah, take care, man. Have a good night. Should I put distilled water? No, I don't think it matters with once it's grown out that much with this one. I'm just gonna put clean water, filtered water, whatever it's called.
That would be so cool to see under the microscope.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do before I show all this stuff under the microscope is I have to make a connector with my 3D printer for my big camera because I can't like hold my camera up at the same time to show the stream. It's very difficult for me to do that. I've tried so many times and it takes forever. Every time I put something on the microscope, it moves the camera. Like I need to actually make a mount for my DSLR, and then once I have that made, I'll start doing a bunch of stuff, showing you guys stuff under the microscope, because I have the mycelium that, and then I have other one that I grew. Like I'll show you guys all that stuff later. I have the slime mold I wanted to show under the microscope, and like a bunch of different bugs that are encased in like resin and stuff like that. But I can't. It's just so hard to do those streams. Like whenever I do them, it's such a fucking pain in the ass. But if I can get that thing made at some point or find one on Thingiverse, then it'll be a lot easier to just strap my camera to it and plug it in, and we'll be done, ready to go.
Good night, Alex.
This one is these are oysters or something. Yeah, oysters, right? I wonder if it says the actual, because there's different species of them, right? I don't know if it says here the exact one. This one is...
Yay, I am so here for that when you get it all ready. I wonder what Slugword looks like all up close and personal.
Oh, yeah. These would probably be so good on a veggie burger, too. I might have too much water in here. There we go. I have to just let that sit overnight so it'll drink up a bit. Because that's how they make the mushrooms, is with the water, so... we'll just let that sit. Hey dude, what's up? You know you have food, right? What? 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 What's up? Hi. Hi. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Yeah, look, I was saying I got all these different teas. Check it out. There's youthberry, whatever the hell that is. White tea with wild orange blossom, orange hibiscus, rose petals, mango. I don't know. It's pretty good. There's a couple other ones too. Like I got a kava one, so I could fall asleep without my meds, and it helps a little bit. And I've had sleepy time forever though. And then honey lemon chamomile. And then I got this one, because I had these other bags too, but I didn't like them every day. Turmeric with metal sweet and ginger. Because supposedly turmeric is supposed to be good for your stomach and immune system too, right? my stomach's always fucked, and so is my immune system. So why not try it? I've been drinking that past few days too. Trying whatever I can, stay healthy, except for this. But I wanted to try the ginger Sprite, and it's good, so worth it. And there's no caffeine in it, so that's good. Otherwise, I get all twitchy at night whenever I drink caffeine now. It just does not feel good at all. Melatonin doesn't make me feel good either. I get really sweaty and I have nightmares, and I'm twitchy all night from that as well. So I'm gonna set this up next. I'm gonna switch over to the computer right now. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I went for that walk and everything. I'm gonna try and call Jonathan again a couple times when I sit down here at the computer. Let me also just start up something for me to eat, because I haven't eaten dinner yet. And you guys probably already all have. What time is it even? 8 o'clock already. Damn, I should check how much I actually walked with her. I wonder how many miles that was. I'm just trying to get everything out of my pockets. My knife. Bag and receipts. What else? What else I got in here? What other cool stuff am I going to find in my pockets? Maybe I should just make a freaking burger. I don't feel like I don't know that I want to waste that much time making a burger, though.
Yes, melatonin to the rescue. Those are all really good. I just tried the ginger Sprite the other day, not too impressed. I prefer the ginger cheese.
Maybe I'll make a tofu scramble. Oh wait, that's breakfast stuff.
Line 2G and autoimmune disorders.
I don't know what to do. What's this? Cheese pasta and broccoli. That sounds good. I'll make that. Stop! It's falling in my freezer.
I actually have not had dinner either. Breakfast for supper, woo woo. Ramen noodles.
No ramen. Fuck that. This is just as bad though. Maybe not. It's broccoli. Does that count? Actually, I got these too. I should probably start these as well. I wanted to make a burger with them. Put that up there. Now.
Some chicken nuggets.
What? What? You have food. Look. See? You don't like that one? You want a different one?
He
Oh,
just
hi.
was up here, looking and watching.
Don't worry. I'm getting there. I gotta clean your bowl. all he does. Follow me around the house meowing. Or sleeps. Sleeps a lot too. Right? Right? He's like Audrey. Audrey or Aubrey? Feed me, Seymour. Which one? I'll get her his favorite one. So he'll chill. Maybe.
My dinner would be a bowl of roasted Brussels sprouts eaten on.
Don't throw up on the carpet again, okay? I'm just gonna get maybe part of it.
He has such a talkative, chatty kitty. It is adorable. Hey, Dro, if you get coronavirus, would you give away Luna and Falcor? I live in Pittsburgh, so could take Falcor off your hands. I'm not sure I could look after Luna, though. Corona hand washing.
If I die,
potential.
yeah, if I die, I don't think you're gonna be getting my pets. I'm sorry.
I already ate my dinner bread with sausages.
My mom has my other cats. She would, in a heartbeat, take Falcor. She got mad at me that I took Falcor with me when I left. She wanted me to leave him with her, and she was actually upset with me for a while because of that. I was like, he's my fucking cat. I'm not going to leave him behind. But the other two cats that I left with her were actually two cats that they were partially mine because I lived with them, but I wasn't the one who had taken them in at all. It was Sarah when I was living with her. She had saved, like, or rescued a few cats and didn't want to get rid of them. And so I was like, fuck it, we ended up keeping them. But then when she got married, she decided she didn't want the cats anymore because her husband didn't like the cats or some shit. I don't know the full story. But she ended up giving the cats away. So my mom ended up keeping them for me because I was moving to Colorado and I couldn't take all the animals with me. It was just too many to take in that car. It was like a 5-day car ride with the animals. It was brutal. So I had to leave them there. And I know my mom would gladly take Falcor, though. She was definitely not happy about.
If anything ever happened to you, I would take Luna and Falcor in a heartbeat for you, just to put it out there.
Yeah, I got people, family that would help with that, though, but I appreciate the offer. I don't trust anybody with my pets except for people who I know have been around them already. Does it say here to just put expand soil, add a 1/3 cup of water on top, allow 30 seconds for it to expand, add more water if you need to.
Dro already knows I would.
Sprinkle the
I haven't
seeds.
seen any scout vids in a while.
Add more water over your seeds. Yeah, I get how to plant shit. Is there anything I didn't know on here? Cover. Okay, so these are the covers for 2 days. Got it. Okay. Oh, there it goes. I see it all poofing up. It's growing!
Damn.
Damn. What? Oh, the pet thing?
DDDD.
It's just peat moss. It's just it was like it's dried out and then compacted really tight, so it, like, as soon as you add hot water to it, it starts expanding real quick like a sponge does.
I know, but I wanted to make sure you knew that if you ever needed anything, I would be happy to help, would be there without a second thought to it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. If it ever got to that, I'd let you know, but I'm okay at the moment. Show you a different one. Is it here? No, I might have moved it. Oh no, I have it in the bucket upstairs in the other room. I have like a bunch of peat moss that were in bricks and stuff, but I think I already added some water to them. Maybe I'll just go get it. Hang on a second. So just need a little bit of it. Is she up here? Oh yeah, she is. I didn't remember if I let her out. Are you tired from your long walk? Huh? Yeah. What's up? Are you just gonna lay there like a lazy brat? Alright, I'll see you later. Bye. Hang on a second. Let me grab the bucket I need. Much better. So it's a little more. And the other one too. Ah, sorry, this thing shut off again. Say thank you finally, jeez. Well, my bad, I had to go get stuff. Alright,
Is that me?
I should probably just do one of them. Can I save these somehow when they grow? Like, is there something I can put them in to save them for a little bit? So that they don't, I'm just gonna, maybe I'll just do the first one, and then I'll keep this aside for when I harvest all of these, and then there's no more. Because I don't think I'm gonna be eating this shit like every fucking day. I'll get tired of it if I do.
What is that?
These are little microgreens. They're broccoli, kale, and then cabbage, and what does it say? Kohlrabi. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of kohlrabi, but supposedly, like, well, not supposedly, they are going to grow into like these little, you know, they grow into like these little stalks at first, and you can cut them up and put them inside burgers or sandwiches or whatever. So I'm going to grow these, and then the other ones are oyster mushrooms. That's what that mycelium was that I put in the bowl a few minutes ago. I think that's enough for now. I'll save these.
Y'all just gonna leave me laying on the cold floor forever.
No, I got you. It's fine. I want to get another one of those mimosa plants, the tickle me plant. I used to have one when I lived in Florida. No, that seed never grew. I had one seed that was in a little container that was in some weed that someone gave me, but more than likely it was a seed that was not, what's it called? When they germinated or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but when a seed is not alive, yeah, I don't think it was alive. Because I think with pot plants, if you have the, what is it, the male plant around, then they get a whole bunch of seeds, and if you don't kill the male plant, then the seeds are like everywhere. And I think there's a way that they do them so the seeds don't work anymore, because I've had trouble with seeds before that come in weed, but if you get it from like a plant that's growing, I've had luck with it. But like usually when it's been processed, like I can never grow any of those seeds. So there's a reason for that, right? I don't know what exactly it is, but I know there is one. Okay, so this is the one that I didn't use, so I'm going to put that away for now. It says it takes about from 7 to 10 days before it's all grown out. And I got to cover it for 2 days, so we're not going to see it for 2 days. A friend of mine just grew these, and she had like a lot of really good luck with it. It grew really, really big. The mushrooms were growing really big for her, and so were these little microgreens. I got pictures of them, and they look so cool. I was like, I want to get some and try it too.
You look pretty hot in your pic. They don't give you a male and female seed. Thank you, yes it is.
It's a male versus a female seed? Is that what it is? I was talking about like the pot plants in general. Oh, you have another sticker stuck to you. I feel it. I just pet her and I felt a sticker on her. Hold on a second. Hold on. I don't remember where I put the comb. And I have something in my sock. Great. Hang on a second. Come here. Come here. Come here, you unpredictable wolf that only listens when you want to listen. Sit. Nice, sit. I gotta comb this from you. Sit down. There you go. Oh, come here.
Yes, have to have both a dark seed and light seed to grow
Look.
the plant.
Look. 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 See? You got seed
No
stuck to
problem,
you.
Drew. Just thought I'd be asked regarding Falcor as I influenced.
All right. Wait. Wait. Good girl.
Damn prickle bird.
Hold on. I'm trying to comb out these seeds. I don't want you planting seeds in the garden that I just cleaned up outside. They don't belong there. Hey, come here. Wait, come here. I'm not done. Come here. Come here. Let me see if your belly's still shedding. Yes, it is. Hold on. Don't move. Good girl. And we'll get to that later. Next is going to be her leg. I see it getting all poofy, just like it does when it's about to all come out. And it comes out in these like big layers. Does she ever get, what? Fleas? I was just talking about that earlier. She had this soap that a friend of mine made that had some essential oils and then some other stuff in it, like some different types of plants and stuff that are supposed to keep fleas away. And she doesn't normally get fleas, no, but sometimes, like every once in a while, I'll see like a flea or two on her, but I never see a bunch. But I'll end up, if I do see them on her, I have gotten stuff to like from the vet to put on her. I just don't like putting chemicals on her, to be honest, but I only do it if it's an absolute necessary thing. Go ahead. She just wanted to look at the graveyard. She sits there all night watching the graveyard. I wonder if there's actually animals that she's looking at, or if she's just like waiting to see if there's an animal or what the deal is, because she's like always sticking her head there just watching for forever. Yeah, this was the extent of my toilet paper outings. This and one other pack, just in case they run out and everything gets closed for like 2-3 weeks. Then at least, if I need it, I have it. And if I have any company over, I don't eat a lot, so I don't use a ton of toilet paper. The most toilet paper I think I use is like blowing my nose, which I don't need to do in toilet paper if I'm gonna be low on it or something, you know. I can fucking blow my nose in my hand and wash my hands or some shit. I'm not scared to do that. But only because I got my face kicked in, but you guys already heard that story a million times. Okay, so these guys are still growing, except this one here felt a little loose, so I tightened it up in the dirt a little bit, but hopefully it's okay. But these guys, they're all opened up and they grew a bunch of new leaves. They look really good. I've just been doing this like twice a day, and they've been doing really well, so I guess something's going right. She watches the ghosts room, maybe. She should probably just sit in the basement and do that. Anyway, this is what I wanted to do, is spray this down a little more before I put it away.
I hate when heat. Put this in your face. You just blow it on the ground.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be respectful, because if other people are hiking or running where I'm running or walking, and then at this point with all that shit going on, I'm going to be respectful and try not to be fucking blowing snot rockets when I need to, you know, just in case. And like, if I do have to do that, I'm going to do it away from where anybody goes. Like I went over there by that little canal when I did that earlier today, and that nobody goes there, so especially right now because the weather's been all fucked. It's not like anybody's hanging out down by the creek that's completely overflowed and got a bunch of dead animals in it. Okay, it says day 1, plant in water. Day 2, relax, no water. Day 3, uncover and water with 3 to 5 tablespoons. How about I just spray it like I spray all my other plants? Water again, then water again, then water again.
In your face, is this recent?
Oh no, no, not recent. I was in like 8th grade, and I got into a fight with a kid because I got onto the wrong bus, and him and his friends jumped me, and all my friends were skipping school that day, so none of them were on the bus to help me. And then, well, I beat the kid up first because he wouldn't let me sit. Every seat I tried to sit in, he kept spitting on, and he's like, "That's my seat, you can't sit there." And then I would be like, "Okay." So I would move to another seat, and then he would spit on that one. He'd be like, "That's my seat too." And I'd be like, "Okay." And by the third time he spat in the like last seat there was available, I just fucking started wailing on him, and I broke his nose. And then his friends all grabbed me and held me in between the two aisles like of bus seats, so I couldn't get up because I was in between a bunch of metal, and they just started kicking me, so I couldn't even protect my face or anything. So yeah, unfortunately they broke my nose too, and my septum got dislocated, and it was like moved to the side. And then like 3 years later I had to get surgery because I couldn't breathe out of my nose anymore, and because it was like healing all fucked up, so they had to re-break it and then do a septum surgery, a rhinoplasty or whatever, and then they fixed it, and now I can't taste or smell things properly, and every time I like eat food it's all bland because my nose, from after the surgery, it like never healed in such a way where I got it fully back. I mean, everyone who's known me like growing up or anything has always heard me bitch about that whenever we go out to like dinner or whatever, or go get food, and I'm just like, I can't eat that because it doesn't taste like anything to me. Or I would bitch about it tasting weird or like a weird chemical or something, because some flavors will disappear but some flavors will be there, and it like fucks me completely up. It just makes some things completely gross.
So you were like 14 years old?
No, maybe what, 8th grade? That was I was a year older than everybody else because I started school early because my birthday was in a weird date. So I remember they started me a year early, so I was always a year behind everybody in age, I think is what it was.
So salty about it, he had to get his friends to help him jump you when he deserved it.
Well, his friends happened to be there while I was punching him in the face, and none of my friends were there when they were kicking me in the face, so there wasn't much I could do about it. And the worst part about it, which I also told this part of the story before, but I wouldn't have even gotten in trouble for any of that shit that happened, but
Me too.
After they got done kicking me, I was able to like run to the back of the bus, and I opened the emergency door and jumped out because they were stopped at a red light. The bus was. And it was still right in front of the school. Like, we hadn't even left the school yet. It was just when I got on the bus that they had started fucking with me. So we were just driving out of the school, and we were at like a red light. So I jump out of the bus, I go running towards the school, and as I'm running towards the school, this little black kid picks up a fucking huge rock and throws it at the bus.
I graduated at 17 and a half because of my birthday.
I don't know why he did it. I think because he saw a fight on the bus, so he was just monkeying around or some shit, and he fucking took a big-ass rock and threw it at the window. And the window shattered, and luckily nobody got hurt. But the bus driver called the police because the bus driver thought that I got mad that I got jumped and jumped out of the bus and threw a rock. So then I was going back inside the school because the administrators and everything came out, grabbed us, took us to the lunchroom. And while we were in the lunchroom, the cops came and handcuffed me to the fucking table. And it was one of those tables that like fold up like an A, and then they fold down and everybody like sits in a big long row. So they had the tables that they were like cleaning up the lunchroom. They had me handcuffed there. The fucking kid came in the room with another cop, and I started grabbing the table, like handcuffed to it, and I started pulling the whole thing with me, like to go towards him to go hit him again. And as I'm pulling the table and everything, my fucking mom walks in too, because they had called my mom. And I was like, all right, fine, like I'm not going to fucking hit him again. So, because at that point I figured I'm in a lot of trouble. And they took me to the office with my mom, and they're trying to fucking tell my mom that she's going to have to pay for the bus window. So of course my mom's fucking pissed. She's like, she has no idea what happened. All she heard was that I got into a fucking fight, and I threw a rock at the bus and broke the window. So then, luckily, somebody outside was talking to the police, like a witness or something. I don't know if it was a teacher or a student. but they ratted out the kid who actually threw the rock. So then another cop finally came in and told them, no, we got word it wasn't actually him who threw the rock. We got verification, blah, blah, blah. So then they let us all just go home. They didn't even get us in trouble. They didn't take me to, jail or not jail, but wherever the fuck they take kids to when they get in trouble. I didn't get in any trouble, neither did the kid, because the rock was way more important. They said that I was going to get charges against me for endangering children, like child endangerment, because the glass could have hit a child and cut them in the eye or some shit. They started saying all this stuff. And I'm like, that's a fucking little bus window. Like, yeah, maybe some glass would have fell on somebody, but it ain't gonna fucking jab somebody's eye out, like, whatever. So, but it wasn't my fault. I really didn't fucking throw that rock. But the kid got in trouble. I don't know what happened to him. He probably got suspended or some shit. Oh, we did get suspended, though, for the fight. That's what happened. We got suspended for 3 days. But that was it. It wasn't like a big deal. The whole scenario is so fucked, yeah. I mean, it happens. Every fucking kid goes through some weird shit like that in school, where they get into some weird fight. I got into a fight with another kid because I had lollipops on me, and he wanted a lollipop, and I was like, fine, give me 25 cents for it, and I'll fucking give it to you. And then him and his friends started trying to fight me for it. Luckily, I got out of that fight because some of my friends showed up, so they left me alone. But I got into like a huge altercation with this kid over it, and I'm like, over a lollipop? A fucking lollipop? You could have just given me 25 cents and had it. Instead, you'd rather fight for it or like jump me with your friends. I don't know. But I went to a bad school at that point, because the school that they bused me to, they were trying to take like kids from the better neighborhoods and move them to the school in the ghetto, so that the ghetto school wasn't like just filled with a bunch of fucking ruckus kids, like rowdy ass kids or whatever, causing ruckus or some shit. That's how you are when you get to that point, superhuman strength. Yeah, I think everybody, when they get to that point, if they're that angry, it's just all this energy
These days,
comes
the
out.
schools be suspending people for a whole week.
A whole week, yeah. I got suspended for a week too, but it was because I called my administrator the N-word. But I did that because he was legit being racist towards me. And he called my mom into the office. Well, before he called my mom into the office, I destroyed his office. I went into his office and I fucking destroyed everything. Because it was, I think it might have even been at the same school.
Shit, I used to get into so many fights over the stupidest shit like that in school too.
And the guy was...
Bro is a badass. We have found the one to defeat chicken.
The guy was being such a dick towards me, and, oh, okay, I know exactly what happened. So I was dating this girl that was like, she was like a drill sergeant in this ROTC program that we were in. I think I told this story before too. But, she was like a chick who like constantly, I guess, worked out and stuff like that and had like a, thinner body or whatever. So she didn't really have a lot of boobs going on. And one of my friends, I was dating her for like a week. I had just started dating her. And then this kid that I was friends with was making fun of her. And she's like, dude, her tits are flatter than my mom's wall. And he said that like right in front of her. Like she was right next to him and he didn't realize it. And I was in the middle of drinking milk. So I had like chocolate milk or something, one of those little cartons. And I started fucking cracking up laughing. So... Of course, instead of it coming out of my nose, I ran to the water fountain, and I spit it all out in the water fountain. So the fucking administrator dude, he's like this big black dude, and he came up behind me, and he grabbed me by the back of my neck, and he told me I was going to clean the whole cafeteria after everybody got done eating. So he made me sit there and wait till everybody got done eating in the cafeteria. When everybody left, he told me I had to clean everybody's mess. He made a bunch of people leave their fucking plates and all their dirty shit all over the table. And I was like, I'm not cleaning their fucking shit up. I didn't make that mess. I'm not cleaning it. I'll clean my mess. And I said, I'll clean the water fountain because I spit in it, but I'm not going to clean up the whole cafeteria. And I was like, I spit in it because I was about to spit it all out of my nose all over the table. So of course I was going to run to the closest sink or somewhere, so it didn't come out my nose. And then he was like, no, if you don't clean it up, go in my office, you're getting suspended. I'll be right in there. So I went into his office and shut the door behind me, and I started fucking throwing his file cabinets over. I threw everything off his desk. I threw his fucking monitor off his desk with his computer. Like I went into ape mode, and of course I was going for like a 3-day suspension, and then it ended up turning into like, I think it was either like a week or like 10 days or something, because I was yelling the N-word at him and all this other stuff. And my mom was on the phone because as I was destroying his office, he came in there and called my mom real quick. So while he had her on the phone, I'm in there yelling like at him and cursing him out, calling him like a faggot and all this other stuff, and just destroying everything. It was funny to me, and I think he totally deserved it. But he was always such a dick to me because I was like the only white kid in that school. Well, not really, but almost.
That started it with me first.
You're going through the same shit. You went through similar shit with that, yeah. People suck, man. I mean, I had fucked up childhood in school, like, but I think everybody did. I don't think I'm the only one who had, like, fucked up school days. Like, I think I was somebody who didn't really hang out with, like, too many people. So people, like, said shit to me or fucked with me and because the way I started dressing and all that stuff. But I think everybody got that kind of shit in school. I don't think I'm alone in that. Everybody I've ever talked to, no matter what they dress like or what clique they hung out with, it's all the same shit. It's like YouTube now. YouTube is all like, everybody's got their little cliques, and, you know, certain groups of people hang out with each other, and certain groups of people hate other groups of people. And then you got Drama Alert talking about all the fucking bullshit nobody cares about. Well, apparently people care about it because he's got a lot of viewers. Once punched a bully in the mouth. Yeah, it was this kid that wanted to fight me, and he was a lot bigger than me. He would have totally kicked my ass. But he had just had some surgery in his leg because he had like a tumor or something growing in his leg, so they had to remove it, and he had stitches still. And he was gonna like fight me after school. I don't even remember why. It was probably some dumb shit. It was like 7th grade, and he like while he was following me home after school.
Over the shit I got into.
He had a bike with him, and he was like rolling his bike next to him, following me home, like, go put your shit home. As soon as you put your shit down, come back outside, we're gonna fight.
You have muscles.
And he had like 10 other fucking kids behind him. Like, yeah, we're all gonna fucking fight, blah, blah, blah. Like, they were all saying they were gonna jump me. So I was like, fuck, man. And I went home, and right before I got to my house, like, I was walking up to my apartment building, and all these kids that were following him jumped him. And I was like, what the fuck? And they took apart his bike in like literally like 2 minutes. I don't know where the fuck the tools came from, but they all had tools on them, and they fucking took his tires, his handlebars, like everything. They just took it all apart, and they fucking all ran separate ways with different pieces of the bike.
But it was worth
Dude, it was so fucking funny because like we had just gone to go start fighting. Like we had just thrown our fists up, like we were about to start swinging. And then they all jumped in and started kicking his ass and took his bike.
Tiny girl.
But then I found out, like, later that it was actually, they were my sister's friends, and they knew who I was, but I didn't know who they were. So when they were saying they were going to jump me, they were actually just fucking around because they were going to jump him. And I got lucky because her friends fucking saved my ass. But, yeah, it was fucked up, man. I think everybody has, like, weird, crazy stories about school. Doing that shit with either bullies or even girls, right? Girls, I know. I saw 2 girls fighting in my high school, and dude, it was the funniest thing ever. One of them ripped the other one's weave out and like threw it on the floor.
WTF. My teacher gave me his cell phone number in high school. Lol, schools are fucked.
Somebody walked by and they were like, is that a snake? And I was like, oh shit, this is so fucking funny. I was dying laughing in the corner watching. I was hanging out with all the goth kids, so we were just in the corner watching these chicks fight. And then one of them starts running away, so the other one takes off her sandal, and she fucking throws it, like, full force. And it hits the ground, bounces up in the air, and hits the other girl in the back of the head. Dude, I almost pissed myself laughing.
The first punch on me, it's game over after that. Autumn shouted, so you will raid 5 foot 4.
I mean, that's when I was younger, though. Like, I don't fight anymore. I've already had a boxer's fracture on my bones and shit. If I hit somebody, that shit's breaking again in a heartbeat. I can't be doing that shit anymore.
Me, I fight like a dude. I throw blows on the bitches.
here just babbling anyway. I might as well just make dinner.
I once threatened my bully with scissors.
Should I put Munster cheese on it or American cheese? Probably Munster would be better, right?
We get the best fight moves. I try not to get into fights unless I absolutely have to. You got enough food to ride this thing out, dude.
Yeah, I went shopping like as soon as I got my YouTube check, and then I got paid again like a week and a half later for another thing, and then I ended up basically having enough to go get the rest of the stuff I needed, like just a little bit of extra toilet paper and soap and stuff like that I was running low on. But I didn't go crazy on anything. Like I got a bunch of food in the fridge and freezer because I already hate going shopping. Okay, so the less I have to go to the grocery store to get shit, the better.
Fight me as they knew. I was a damn good amateur boxer. You got a big enough yard to make a garden. Mustard, yes.
Oh yeah, I'm already working on it. That's why I got all this stuff that I'm growing now. Because I want to do it right before it gets warm.
Autumn Shaddix, why don't you come and meet bro? That's the best. You're the only streamer not prepping.
I'm the only streamer not prepping. Yo, I'm not worried about it, man. When's my other Google money coming? I get paid normally on the 20 something. Sometimes it's the first, sometimes it's the second. It depends on whether or not it's on a weekend. I don't know. Sometimes the date changes for me. But it's at the end of the month is usually when I get paid. But sometimes I do extra jobs and other stuff on the side to make a little bit of extra. Dude, look, my freezer is full as fuck right now. I can't even fit anything in there because I got a bunch of chicken for Luna too. Look, I got this big bag of chicken quarters for Luna. I got an actual like whole young chickens back here. I got a bunch of these like boxed foods that I can just keep here for now. You know, whatever. I figure that'll be enough to keep me going for like 2 months, 3 months if I needed to. Way more than enough. And then I'm growing my own fucking food as well, so I'll be alright.
The shelves at Walmart are almost empty because these idiot people are scared of Corona. Is it the same where you are at Dro?
Yeah, I went to Walmart today. I was talking about this earlier on stream. If you look at my stream a few days back on my live stream playlist, you'll see anytime I walk by this area, you'll see I already had all this shit stocked. Like, I had just went shopping and grabbed everything because I fucking hate going to the store. So the only extra stuff I grabbed today was I got extra boxes of pet food and stuff. And stuff for Luna. I just don't want to have any issues with them running out of food. For me, I'm fine because all the food that I have between the shelves and my freezer and fridge, like my fridge doesn't have a lot in it, but definitely freezer stuff because that lasts longer for me. But I highly doubt that everything's going to shut down for that long here. I don't think they're going to let that happen just because of how Trump is with the economy. He will not, I don't think, no matter what happens, I don't think he's going to let it go to where everything's shut for like months on end.
Not going to get coronavirus and die because I want to let him die. Growing own food stonks. What are you growing in your garden? Right
now there's nothing growing, but I did buy a couple different seeds for stuff, and then I'm planning on doing stuff that I like. Like I want to do strawberries. I've never grown those before. I've grown squash before, and I like that because I can make squash blossoms with like fried squash blossoms where you actually take the flowers from them, you fill them up with cheese like mozzarella or whatever. You can get other cheeses from the deli, and then shred it all up, put it in there, fry it with some butter or some oil, olive oil or something. And it's so good because it's like cheese sticks, but it's actually made from a flour.
It's a joke in my opinion.
If you've never had it, look it up. And when these grow, I'm going to use them to put them on these burgers that I make.
It's just like Y2K, and the cars scare.
Yeah, you know, Y2K, I wasn't scared at all about it because, you know, I do stuff on the computers as it is. And I kind of understood a little bit that if people already knew that there was an issue with the software, that they would put updates and fixes out there. I didn't think it was going to ever be a problem. I was never once worried about the Y2K thing back then. Not even for a second did I think, oh, is this really going to be an issue? And the same thing with the Mayan calendar bullshit, because anything that has to do with religion has always been proven to be complete bullshit. So there you go. The Mayan calendar thing was all crap too. What is this? This is actually a Montreal steak smoky grill mates thing. It's got salt, pepper, red pepper, garlic, onion, sunflower oil, hickory smoke flavor, and extracts of your mom's vagina and Sam paprika. Well, you guys want me to put a little bit of Sam pepper in there? Apple. I'm just kidding. I don't want that shit on there. I do want some garlic though.
When quantum computers are capable, Y2K will revisit. All the actual experts said Y2K was a hoax. No medical expert is saying corona isn't a very deadly disease. No, the stuff in the bowl. Lol, Tommy.
Oh, that's mycelium. It's gonna grow mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms. This right here. Yeah, it's just drinking up some water. And then tomorrow I'm gonna put it out to start fruiting.
Oliver. But yeah, keep your head in the sand, see how that works out for you. Oh yeah. Me too, I love garlic. Tina is the best ingredient. My mom abandoned me, so joke's on you, Dro.
Yeah, she abandoned you because she wanted to come hang out with me and she thought I was way cooler than you. She's like, fuck that kid. Actually, fuck me. I was like, alright, yeah, sure, no problem. I was like, how about you pour some of that magic on my burger?
Isolation stream. Do you think he was trolling us or is he really an idiot?
Oh man, that's a hard question. I've seen some things that EBZ has done, and I would like to say that he's an idiot, but I also do know that he hung out with some of the best trolls, and he might have learned a thing or two.
I have job idea, maybe an hour. Don't be scared to die, it'll be okay.
You have an idea in maybe an hour? What do you mean? Are you gonna come over? Turn down the fridge. It's getting too hot. What'd you say? I'm your dad. Don't call me daddy. That's weird. I don't feel like I'm capable of being anyone's daddy. Better not. What is that drink that that Salmon Andy left here? Oh, it's Coors. I was gonna say, was it a Corona? No, it's just Coors. Coors and some other shit. What is that bottle? See? Look at that. I'm stocked. I'm ready to go. I got a whole fucking Bacardi fucking Fire Cells bottle. With a bat on it, nonetheless. Alright, I think this thing's like pretty much done.
There are no in just fucking with him. Autumn Shaddix, why Dom? Do you comfortably Dro? You both seem to have a lot in common.
I don't want anybody visiting me right now, to be honest. I'm good. I don't want to get corona. This lady that I was talking to at the grocery store, well, at Walmart, she was so cute. She was like this older lady, but she was like getting so mad because she went to go get like toilet paper, and all the aisles were completely clear, and she just couldn't believe it that out here in the middle of nowhere, like people were also clearing out the aisles of fucking toilet paper and stuff. So she came up to me when she saw me in another aisle a little bit later, and she was like, "Can you believe this crap?" And we started talking, and I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of funny, actually." And I told her how, like, I came from, you know, a kind of bigger cities, and a lot of the people that I know in those cities, I've been watching them on Facebook post all this shit, like complaining about how they're not going to have anything to do for the next couple of weeks if everything gets closed down. And I was just sitting there thinking to myself, like, dude, find a fucking hobby. Yeah, I mean, you keep saying that, but you don't even know me, so I'm always going to reply that. Whenever anybody's going to tell me that they fucking love me and they've never met me, it's complete bullshit. I know you have that feeling for me, and you love the idea of me, but I'm not a good person. I'm an asshole. I don't matter. You shouldn't love me. I'm totally down for being friends, though. Like, you can be like, "Oh, you're a good friend. I like you. You're cool." Like, that's kind of cool. I can take that. I can't take a compliment like "I love you," though, from somebody that has never met me before. And love is kind of a bullshit word to me anyway. It's complete fucking horse shit, so whatever. I'm fucked up. Can you get that from everything I just said? I'm just a little bit fucked up when it comes to anything that has to do with that, so I don't like hearing that. I'll just put that out there now. We already made plans to hang out. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to hang out with anybody I don't know right now, or any new people or anything, because I don't want to get corona. I don't want anybody coming over here sick. I don't know, I feel weird when Ashley does it too, and I tell her all the time. And she knows that. I'm not shy with my feelings, I just don't have those feelings for other people, and I don't want anybody to get their feelings hurt, because I don't care about other people, about how they care about me anymore, at this time anyway. And that might change at some point, but at the moment, I have a really, bit of PTSD according to my fucking therapist. Yeah, I mean, you can say that, but it's still gonna make me feel uncomfortable, and I'm still gonna think you're full of shit every time you say it. I don't believe in that anymore. It just bothers me to hear it. But I appreciate it. Like, I know you're coming from a good place saying it. It just makes me feel not good when I hear it from people, because of whatever's fucked up in my head from everything I've been through. So, whatever. It is what it is. I'll get over it one day. Just not now, I guess. I need to figure that out. I'm trying to figure that out. I really am. I'm trying to hang out, when I started hanging out with, like, Ashley, and then hanging out with a couple of the guys from the RV trip and stuff like that. It's like, I was really hoping, to just make a couple new friends and stuff like that, and get over myself with some of those feelings I have, and I'm working on it. Like I said, going to the doctor and everything and talking to them about it. Yeah, like, that's what I'm trying to Yeah, no, dude, it's not like that. Like, I love that you guys are there for me all the time and everything, but to hear somebody I've never met before, like, straight up be like, "I love you," like, that makes me uncomfortable, because I don't have those feelings for anybody. So I don't want to be an asshole and just be like, "Okay, cool." You know how, like, when somebody says "I love you" to you and you don't respond, or you're just like, "Okay," like, it makes you feel like an asshole. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to feel like an asshole, because I'm not going to say "I love you" back. And then when people say it to me, I'm always just like, "Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks." And then I always feel like I'm being a dick. But it's not that. I'm just not going to say "I love you" to people that I...
Well, I
never
will be here
fucking
to show
met.
you that I do and that you are worth it. The ones that made you feel like you do are like the ones that made me feel like that.
And then when people are being nice to me, and when people are telling me that they actually care about me in that way, it makes me feel like they're full of shit, and I can't take it seriously because I don't have that feeling the same way. And I don't know, man. I need to fix that. I need to not feel that way. I have too much hate. I have too much evil shit inside me that I need to like let go of at some point, I guess.
In love with Mary Jane, she asks my main thing. She makes me feel alright. She makes my heart sing.
I love Luna. I would be very, very upset.
I love you.
Don't! Stop it! I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna fly my drone over there and drop it on top of yours.
Skydiving buddy, let us go when everything is cool.
Alright, I'm down. Let's go.
This is real as fuck.
Jump out of a plane? I'll fucking do it. That'll make me feel better. I can say I love that.
Dro
That was
just
a feeling
said
I could
love
say
is
I love.
unconditional and you don't need to do anything in return.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. People say that. People say that you don't have to do anything in return, but they always expect something of you. That's all there is to it. And then I get shit on, and people think that I'm the one who's the fucking dickhead if I'm not responding to that. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to explain without putting people on the spot because I don't know if they're watching the stream or not. So, like, I don't want to be a dick to those people, but I've had people who, not you guys, but, like, I've had people who have had issues with expecting things from me because they told me that they love me. And I didn't say it back, and
Anyways, lol.
this was like before, like, anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't want to give away who it was, but I've had it, and it's just not fun. It's not something I want to deal with anymore. So when people say it to me, it makes me uncomfortable because I don't want to feel like I fucking owe them anything if I
I
don't.
know how you feel because I have been through so much shit. I feel the same way. I love my dog and my son. Otherwise, I am the same way. To be honest, I haven't felt or said that I love anyone until you.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that that's why I act that way when it's said to me, and me not saying it back isn't like really me trying to be a dick. It's just how I feel about it. I don't really know. I gotta figure it out more. If I understood it better, I'd be able to explain it better.
Not really. Animals are the only creatures that love unconditionally.
Yeah. Yeah, Luna doesn't care for sure. Like, if she's upset with me about something, it takes all of about 5 to 10 minutes before she's like, okay. Like,
She said, do you love? I tell her only partly. I only love my dog and my burger. I am sorry.
she went to, my trash can. Yeah, it was the trash can that was in my stream room. She grabbed the tea that I made, that Tivana stuff I was just showing you guys. Because the other day I threw the tea bag in my trash, but I went out.
Just do what Patrick Swayze said in Ghost when his girlfriend said she loved him. Just say ditto anytime someone
Ditto?
says something like
Yeah,
that.
I
This
tried
combo
that.
makes me feel awkward. Lol, I am gonna go for now. I will be back later.
I got some sideways looks for that. But yeah, then Luna pissed all over the tea bag that she pulled out of the trash, and she went up into my bedroom, and she was like all upset, and she knew I was like mad at her and stuff, but then like 5 minutes later she came over giving me her paw and everything because like I had yelled at her to come back inside when I saw that she had pissed all over the place. I'm like, get the fuck back in. And she had gotten mud all over my bed and everything. So I was like already stressed out from all of that because I had just mopped everything, cleaned everything that day, and she just made a huge mess by pissing on the carpet, getting the fucking mud on my bed, all that shit. So she was upset at me for yelling at her, and I was upset at her for pissing everywhere, but it was all of about like 5 minutes of me sitting there next to her in the bed, and then she came over giving me her paw, like apologizing, and I was like, okay, fine, it's fine. I'll clean it. And I just kind of felt bad. I couldn't even be mad at her anymore. So yeah, I guess that's kind of how it is with love with pets, right? Actually, that's too many. I don't want that many. I think I'll be fine with this. Air fry. Oh, check this out. I gotta show you guys. I got this other
Luna is
snack
adorable.
thing.
It means that really you would think you raise super cute. Animals love totally unconditionally. As long as you weigh over 18, that is love. Oh my god, it would close maybe. Not me though, give me time and I will show and prove it to you. I don't expect anything back from you. And I want you to feel like you owe me anything in return. You owe me nothing. With me and yes, I am way over 18.
They're portobellas, but, well, it says portobello, but they're like pizza flavored mushrooms. It actually does taste like a mushroom cheese pizza. It's probably the same powder that they put in combos. You guys have had combos, right? Like those pizza combos. They're okay. They got like a weird aftertaste a little bit, but they're not horrible. I like them better than I do these. These are just with sea salt, and they're alright too, but the ones with the pizza are definitely more edible. They had other flavors too, but I never tried them until now. But
that sounds so good.
they're just dried crispy mushrooms. I'm gonna make the same, like when these mushrooms grow, I'm gonna do the same thing. I've been, like, I can dry them in the air fryer. Yeah, the ones with sea salt aren't that great. You know what? I'd probably put them on my burger and they would be fine. There was one more thing too. Hold on. Oh yeah, I got that Stamets thing that I've been taking, and I can't say that I really feel effects from it, but I've been going like a couple of weeks where I just kind of felt just kind of out of it, and I stopped taking my meds, and then that's probably a contribution to me feeling out of it. But I did start taking the other stuff, and for the past few days I've been feeling more like uppity and I guess happier, and I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but that's the only thing that I've been taking that's different. Like, well, not really, but that this. I don't know if you guys have seen these before. It's got cordyceps, reishi, maitake, lion's mane, chaga, mesma, I don't know what that is, and then royal sun blase, I don't know what that is. It's a different mushroom, but I don't know what kind that is. Royal sun. It says, as a dietary supplement, take 2 capsules per day. Can be taken with food or without on an empty stomach as recommended by your healthcare advisor. I don't think any healthcare advisor is going to tell you to eat a bunch of mushrooms. If you have any medical conditions, go fuck yourself. If you're pregnant, you're an idiot. Consult your healthcare professional before using this product too. Keep out of reach of children, or just make them boof them. Why keep it out of reach of children? If they ate all of these, it's not like they would die. It's just a bunch of mushroom, right? It says the only other ingredient is the brown rice, I guess that was in with the mycelium that they grew, and then pullulan, which is an extracellulose polysaccharide. Gluten-free bullshit. But yeah, it's supposed to have 7 different mushrooms in it here, ground up. Yeah, I mean, it does actually look like it. Grinding them up. It is just
Maybe I don't like guys that hit on girls they don't know.
I guess for somebody who doesn't actually like mushrooms, this would be better. 'Cause, like my sister, for example, she hates eating mushrooms. Like she hates their texture, she hates their taste. But something like this, if it's really beneficial, it's like an immune support thing that you take. But the other thing, it's supposed to have, like, just look it up. There's so much that has been said about it, and I don't know if it actually is gonna work any different for me. But I'll let you guys know, because today's the second day I took it. And I feel fine. I don't feel like in a bad mood or anything. I kind of actually feel in a decent mood where, like I said, in the past couple weeks I've been just kind of blah about everything. So I don't know if this is a cause of change or, you know, the fact that I have been taking mushroom stuff. But it was said that this does do that from other people who have taken it in the reviews. They have mentioned that, but I feel like it's not true. Like, how the fuck can it just make you like be okay with not taking your meds and be okay without I don't know. I gotta do more research into it to really find out. I mean, I've listened to a lot of Stamets talks, but like just the thought of the fact that something like that could just make you feel better, like how the fuck does that work? Especially being over the counter, because you're used to, like, you have to go to a store or a doctor and you get a prescription, then you go to a store and you got to go pick it up, and it's like a big pain in the ass for anything that's ever beneficial, right? So hopefully this will not be that. But I don't know, if I feel like it's not really doing anything after like a week or two of using it, then I'll let you guys know. But for now, we'll see if it actually is. I used to be sponsored by this company called Travel Wellness. I think the lady who owned it, her name was Osha, I think. Anyway, they gave my band a whole bunch of packages of different things to take on tour. It was like a care package for tour. They would have these little matches that when you burn them, they were actually incense. So you would just like light a match and then let it burn, blow it out. And then all the smoke that came out of it was actually incense smoke. It's kind of cool. So when anybody farts in the RV or it smells bad, you just light a match incense. Easier to carry around instead of these big sticks that are going to leave powder everywhere. Then there was also these two different sprays, throat sprays. There was one that was like a throat coat that was like lemon and honey and, like, you know, the natural stuff that usually they have in throat sprays. Then they had another one that was all mushroom stuff. And they told me that if you spray that in your throat when you have like a sore throat and you're getting sick, you can spray it in your throat and it actually kills viruses. And I was like, how does mushrooms kill viruses? Like, I didn't get it. But then I found out that, you know, mycelium actually produces compounds that will fight bacteria and all that stuff. So it makes sense. But she was telling me about this over 10 years ago, about how mushrooms can heal you when you're sick and your immune system, and she had like all this information about mushrooms, and I'm like, how the fuck is this little tiny bottle of mushroom spray is gonna kill viruses? I didn't believe her, so I rarely ever used it. But hey, she was fucking telling some truth to there. And yeah, I've gotten a bunch of different sponsor things that have come through for YouTube. I mean, one of them is Bully Make. If you go to my links, I have like thedro.com/links on my description. And on that page, I have links to some of the other people who have done sponsor stuff with me. And I have coupon codes, so if you wanted to go to like their site to get, you know, stuff started or whatever, you could. But I'm not like, I don't have like a bunch of sponsors and have to make sponsored videos all the time. But the Bully Make boxes, I always open those up on stream with Luna. As a, you know, they send it to me as a thank you. I share it with everybody else and show you guys what's in the boxes. She loves them. I think they're great.
How do you think our ancestors cured and healed themselves of disease and illness?
But I think a lot of people are getting over those whole subscription packages. You know, it's just so easy to order what you want, like on Amazon and everything. But if you're gonna get any of them, definitely check them out and use my coupon code. Yeah, I know people used to do that shit all the time, and yeah, for sure, back in the day, that's how everybody took care of themselves. But then scientists came up with better ways to do things, and, you know, people stopped using those ways because they were a lot harder. You would have to grow your own shit or go out fucking looking for it to pick it. Like, especially out here, right? Like, if I wanted to go find any mushrooms outside of portobello or white mushrooms here, they just don't exist. I mean, I can find them wild. I find them all the time. There's a bunch of mushrooms that grow all around my house, all different species. But not when you're looking for food mushrooms that, like, you get at a grocery store. You got, like, 2 choices, and that's it out here. So it would be easier to just order shit, right? When it comes down to stuff like that, to order medicine instead of trying to grow your own species of mushrooms and make your fucking caps. But I, having nothing better to do, I enjoy doing stuff like that and growing plants and weird bacteria and whatever the fuck, slime molds, and I enjoy doing stuff like that. So for me, I don't care. I would fucking grow them all, put them into pills. If I had, I mean, I guess I have the room in the zombie room to make a bunch of fucking mushrooms grow down there for immune support. We'll see how these go. These oysters. Oh, let me show you the picture that my friend showed me, because I was telling you guys that my friend bought one of these and showed me pictures, and I was like super excited to see it. And it's kind of like inspired me to get one as well. They're almost done. 3 minutes. Let me pull it up here. Hi, Mary. How are you?
We could basically live forever if we kept changing our stem cells and renewing ourselves that way.
Yeah, they're working on it, man. It'll happen eventually. It's just probably going to cost so much money right now, but eventually, if we can survive the bullshit, maybe we can live long enough to use stem cells to get rid of all the bad stuff. Message. Is it in my IG? I thought it was in my IG. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Check this out. Can you guys see that? And this is when it had first started growing. It was just kind of like, there was just kind of like a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom, and then the next day it was like that. Super fucking large. Cool, right? That's what these are that I got. Oh, here was the other day too, before it was even colonized too much. You could see some of them up here at the top. It looks like her bag when she, I don't know if this was a few days after she got it or not. I don't know if hers came already with some of them growing in there. I doubt it. But that was the first picture I saw. But yeah, it made me super curious to grow this species as well, especially because this species grows on dead wood, and I have a ton of dead wood outside. So when this whole mycelium is pretty much spent and it's not really growing mushrooms too much anymore, I'm going to put it out with all of those wood pieces out there and let it, you know, grow and do its thing. And I'll probably do some spore prints and try to get it to grow out there even more, you know, like maybe I'll do some jars or something with them. Because if they're growing outside, they're probably going to be way better, because they're going to have like real legit nutrients in them instead of just whatever's in the grow bag. Oh, you couldn't see it? All right, I'll show you guys on the computer when I go back there as soon as my fries are done. I probably have to turn the brightness down. Let me try again with the brightness down and see if you can see it. How about now? Is that better? If not, I'll just show it on the computer. There we go. All done. Sorry, I killed chat. I got this, I promise I got this. Actually, you know what? I'll probably get off stream when I get back to the computer. So, well, I'll show you the picture if it didn't show up but then I'm going to get off because I'm going to eat and then I have to upload the video from yesterday. So, I have to edit it and everything. Because I don't want it to be too long before I post that, in case that guy changes his fucking number or whatever. And I want to also edit out some of the stuff where it actually shows the number so that if my video does get taken down, I have a copy of it without his number showing up and everything. Even though it's a fucking complete scam, there's absolutely no reason that should even be allowed to not be fucked with. Like, I should not get in trouble for fucking with somebody who's scamming people out of money. That should be completely legal and allowed. And thank you, yes. It looks good and yummy because it fucking is. I think I'm gonna go with some barbecue sauce. Some Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm almost out. No! No! I'm gonna have to go get some before the supermarkets close down due to Corona. Can we add a little bit of motherfucking cilantro? Cilantro fire cells, ayo. That was some cilantro. I'm gonna put some lemon juice in a fucking spray bottle so I could just go spray it down whenever I want to put. Try Bigo live stream. What's that, Ruben? I'll have to check it out. Is that like a new live streaming site? Fart noises, yeah. My brother just messaged me. It says, your COVID-19 test came back positive. And then the reply from the guy talking to the doctor in the photo says, that can't be correct. I have more than 300 rolls of toilet paper. I need to make me some more tea. Let's go sit at the computer. The camera there is much better for the stream. And then I'll hang out for a little bit more and eat dinner, I guess, for a few more minutes, and then I'll get off, so. I'll show you guys what I'm going to do when I get off stream. Because I know everybody gets kind of bored watching me put together the drone stuff, so I figure I'll just do it. It'll be a lot faster for me anyway if I'm not streaming. But basically what I did was I got the TBS video transmitter, so fuck it, dude. We're going all the way out. I got one for the mini drone, so now you guys are going to be able to actually see the mini drone. Remember how I kept saying you can't see the camera from the mini drone? Well, I got a video thing for it just so that you guys can see it. And I also got the crossfire for both quads. So regardless of whether I'm flying this one or this one, the DJI one's going to have to be like scuffed video, because unfortunately DJI's fucking video is always scuffed when it comes to live streaming anyway. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do when I get off stream. I'm going to hook these up and get them started. And I also bought a 6S battery. You know, the important essentials for coronavirus. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Anyway, yeah, I got a 6S battery somewhere. Oh, there it is. So I want to test this smaller drone out with the 6S battery. The way that these motors work, for anybody who doesn't know anything about them and drones. Okay, so on the side of the motors here, there's numbers, right? This says 2205 and then 2300 kV. So that kV is the amount of rotations that this motor makes depending on the voltage, right? So for each so when you get a 6S battery, the voltage is increased from what I've been flying with this normally, which is a 4S battery. So now the motors will be able to spin even faster. And the bright side is, when I did buy all of the components for all of this stuff, I made sure that I bought stuff that was capable of running 6S. Except for maybe, I think, something on here, but I do have a 5-volt down converter if I need it. I think I'm good. I just have to figure it out, make sure it's all hooked up correctly. And that one's going to be able to fly a lot faster and a lot further than it ever has. And this one's going to be able to fly with you guys being able to actually view it as well live. Because before, see, I still do have the plan to fly the live view, what I'm wearing right now, which you guys are watching from. That is definite. I'm gonna 100% fly this bag. However, obviously that's going to take longer because I have to have the money to buy the motors and the frame. And right now I'm kind of like, maybe I should save up some of my money for another couple weeks just to make sure, you know, in case everything does go to shit. But if I have enough to, I'll get the frame for that. But in the meantime, we can still do regular flights with this one and that one on live stream now, as long as I get this stuff working. So it just came in today, so that's the plan anyway. You like those little blades? There we go. Now, let me fix the color real quick. Okay, we got it. Sorry, Falcor. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. How old is the cat? He's probably like 9 or 10 at this point. If you go back to my earlier videos, my channel started in 2008, so maybe 9, 10 maybe is when I got him. I don't know. I'll have to go back and see. I always forget exactly what year he was born. But he's definitely close to 10 years old. Let me give you guys some extra stuff here. Yeah, keep my Google money saved. I might need it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like right now, when I get paid, I'm gonna have to like hold on just to make sure. Because if I needed to get the fuck out of Dodge, I will. That shit's scary, right? I mean, look, that's why the economy is all fucked right now, because everybody's holding on to their money now because everybody's worried that. But hey, if everything goes to shit, money's not gonna matter. So just make sure at least you have your food and all the important shit. I mean, I have all the important shit I need here. I'm good. I'm stocked. I'd be good for probably like 5-6 months if I absolutely had to. Like if everything shut down today, I'd probably be fine for like 5 or 6 months without having to worry. But I don't know. It's not good to think about. That would really suck if it really came down to all that. Don't you agree? Dog years aren't accurate? Yeah, I agree with that. How many tats I got? I don't know. Do these count as individuals? Oh,
Tats on your
tattoos
chest.
everywhere.
Why did I think that? I mean, I found out about you in like 2005, 2006 and I feel like you re-channel was up then.
ID say 1 human year is 4-5 dog years. Oh look pretty, look Falcon. I did a normal grocery shop today. I needed to buy booze afterwards. It's weird shit, man. Just curious, would you ever get your pets tattooed on you? Hi zombie.
But I could be wrong about that, but I swear I thought you had your channel when I first found out about you, or maybe I am thinking about LiveJournal in MySpace.
Hey quiz. Falcon look.
Sorry, I had to go pee and get a napkin, but yeah, I have Scout tattooed on my arm as Freddy Krueger. Do I have any more of my pets on me? I had the bats that I used to take care of on my shoulder up here.
Autumn Shaddix, I love your accent, so sexy.
It was an ode to them when I was working with them. An illustrator had made that, and I asked them if they were cool with it, and they were.
Hell, it has been so long since I first found out about you, I can't remember, I feel old now, lol.
Haha. Wait, you've been hanging around Bats?
Oh, not anytime recently. When I was younger. I was in my, like, teens. Like, 15, 16. Yeah, I was working at Underground Reptiles, and I used to help take care of the bats there until the owner of the store fucking touched my wee-wee. And then he fired me because I yelled at him in front of everybody in the store, and I said that, I was like, why the fuck are you touching my dick? I'm 15 years old. And all the customers were looking at me like, what the fuck? Why is this guy touching this little kid? And then he called my mom, and she had to come pick me up. And then I got fired. Because I made a scene in his store for grabbing my dick.
I love bats.
He said I was just playing around. You know how when guys grab each other's crotch? And I was like, no, I'm fucking 15 and you're in what? I think he was like in his 30s, 40s. I'm like, why are you grabbing some fucking kid's dick? I think that put a stop to that. Hopefully. I don't know if he's still grabbing kids' dicks who work there, but he always has kids working there in his store, so I'm gonna assume he has the thing for kids.
Falcon pressed.
He's mad because I sat in his chair.
They are so cute, they are like little fox with wings.
You have a vampire on your boob? Cool. Vampire bats are cool. They're all scary looking.
I used to walk at night in graveyards. I remember a group of bats chased me and my girlfriend was scary as hell.
Yeah, I've had them fly past my face before. It always scares the shit out of me.
You have to go through a psych evaluation.
That wasn't a teacher. He was my boss at Underground Reptiles where I used to work when I was in my teens. It's a exotic pet shop in South Florida over by Boca Raton. And he owns the company, so it's not like anyone can get him fired. He used to fucking take... He's so irresponsible, dude.
I love their little piggy-looking noses.
He took a fucking coral snake and he hit me with its face in my neck, fucking around with me. He just took it and he came up behind me and he was poking with me in the neck. And I thought he was doing this to me, trying to get my attention. I was in the middle of like cleaning a tank or something. And I turn around, I'm like, what? And he's got a fucking coral snake up that he's hitting me with. I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, apparently the coral snake wasn't eating because it was sick or something, but it would have only taken it getting pissed off to just fucking bite my neck. Coral snakes will fucking kill you. And he used to always go up to, like, my mom when she came in the store, and he would try to put scorpions and shit on her shoulder. Like scorpions sting. Even emperor scorpions will sting you. I had one fall on my leg upside down and fucking stung me, and it hurt like a bitch. It feels like a fucking bee sting. And, like, trying to put that on my mom's shoulder, who's deathly afraid of bugs.
Bullshit.
Dangerous.
She doesn't like that shit. Yeah, he's totally irresponsible, dude, doing that shit. I hope he doesn't do that shit anymore. That was when I was in my teens, but I'm hoping he grew up a little since then, and that he's running his shop better. But he was always trying to hit on all the girls that walked in by doing that. He would grab, like, big snakes or, like, you know, dangerous reptiles, and he would go up behind them to try to scare them. Like, I know he's just playing around, but that's totally irresponsible to do. Especially at an exotic pet shop, because that's what gives those animals bad names. All it takes is for one of those animals to bite someone and fuck someone up, and then you got, like, these articles that come out that say wolf dogs are fucking evil. People don't think through the shit that they do, man. I mean,
somebody needs to punch that guy in the dick.
Yeah, we all do it, but not punch him in the dick, but we all make mistakes and we all do dumb shit, but that's some shit that you shouldn't be making mistakes on. Especially when you're like the owner of a company like that and you have kids working for you, you're gonna fucking try and grab their dick. Like, what the fuck, man? You should know better than that. Even playing around, you don't play around like that. That's not like workplace behavior. I don't know. I'm like almost 40 now, and never once have I thought it would be funny to grab some kid's dick playing around. I think that's fucking wrong. Like I feel like that would be gross in the first place. I don't want to touch another guy's dick. But like, I used to smack people in the nuts on tour. Like, I would get drunk, like smack them in the balls. But I never once like open-handedly grabbed somebody's junk. Plus, I was up on a ladder too. He's lucky I didn't fucking fall and break my face. But yeah, like, there's obviously something wrong with him for him to do that. Because even now, being older, like,
Seriously though, for real, what a piece
I
of
don't know,
shit.
like, even family, like my brother, for example, like, I wouldn't even, like try to smack him in the nuts at this point. Like, I don't want my hand anywhere near his fucking nuts. I wonder if he has
not a rape Y-bot.
if he's online at all. Let's see. Ryan Gitman was his name. Let's see. Underground reptiles. Yeah, he doesn't have any pictures up, I don't think.
Try to get close to the 500 kilograms bull.
The what? What are you talking about? That guy's got a rapey vibe. Do you know who I'm talking about? Have you seen him or met him?
That is totally fucked up. I feel awkward and uncomfortable just thinking about that shit.
I bet he
Dude,
does
imagine
that now.
your kid's got his like first job. There he is. There he fucking is. That's him right there. That fucking guy. Isn't that him? I
What a
think that's him.
duck that dude is.
Yeah, that's him. That's the guy right there. And he's all about Jesus. He's all about church. He goes to church. He tries to get kids to go to church with him all the time that work for him. Yeah.
Don't know the guy, but those actions seem so wrong.
He kind of looks like Rogan a bit now.
Fucking sick per V.
LOL.
Yeah, I think, is that him there?
Looks
I don't
like
know
a
if that's
douche.
him. That might not be him. I don't know, it kind of looks like him, but I don't know if it is. Yeah, see, here you go. Are those all his kids? Or are those just kids from the church that he's with? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, but he's definitely always around kids. But I don't know. These might just be all his kids at this point, but I don't know if they're like kids from church or kids that he owns at this point. He might have bought them all. I'm just kidding. I'm just being a dick, but whatever. People are fucked up, man. He looks like a douche. He was a little bit. He gives me that like Phil Anselmo vibe. And he always charged like 300-400% or more on his products and his animals, because he was near Boca Raton, so it would make him look like a more like a high-end reptile shop.
I'm back, I guess. I have employer from Borgia. Church people are worse as they act holy but are messed up in head.
Oh yeah, man. He thinks everything he does is okay because he
I feel
goes
like
to
I
church.
am going to puke looking at him with all those kids mad in my stomach sink.
Yeah, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Because he goes to church, and he probably donates a lot of money to church, and they probably all have his back. And nobody would ever believe that he would ever do something like that. But, you know, people do fucked up shit in all shapes and sizes. Let me see if my mom's up.
What are you eating?
This is a veggie burger I made, and I put some cheese and mushrooms on it, and then some French fries.
Should be illegal to take kids to church.
Seriously, it is always the fucking Jesus freak leaders that get away with it. Makes me sick.
Agreed. How tastes crusty burger?
It's not crusty at all. It's actually nice and juicy.
It is delicious yumminess.
It is actually really good. You can hate on it all you want. Alright, anyway. I asked her if she was still awake. Let's see if she responds. It's past her bedtime. My mom goes to sleep like mad early. She's a morning person. I'm not.
Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Nice and just I like this, I almost said it. I thought he meant Krabby Patty XD.
I am low-key jelly right now.
Make some food. Don't hate. Don't be jelly. Go make a burger. Or go to Burger King and get a Impossible Whopper. They're actually not bad. They're definitely better now than the first one I got. The first one I got was whack, but they finally learned how to cook it properly. Yeah, these are Checkers fries too. I mean, I made them in the air fryer, but it's still Checkers fries. Still pretty good.
I am too lazy.
Yeah, juicy for being a veggie burger is actually a good thing because they're usually not very juicy at all. They're usually like dry. It's not actually bleeding.
Sandwich. Burger King has a 2 for $6 deal, I think.
Really?
These are great dinners.
Are they good? I heard very yucky.
Yummy.
Oh yeah. Were you guys able to see those mushrooms? The oysters that my friend grew that I showed you guys? I think it's here. Let me see on my stream if I can show you guys.
Delicious elite roast no bleeding for cows.
Potato fries. How long until we can get food delivered through 3D printers? LOL.
Soon. They already have 3D printers that print food. But the only thing is, like, the only thing it's really good for at this point is to make food in like a shape that you want it in, that you wouldn't be able to like naturally make it. Excuse me. Those fries got me hiccuping here a bit.
Autumn Shaddix plants are technically
Oh yeah, you can see it. You can see it there. All right. I mean, you know, here's the thing. I've thought about that. I've actually thought about that. Like, okay, everything that's alive has some sort of feeling in the sense that a plant, if you cut off a plant's leaf, or if a plant gets certain types of bugs on them or whatever, like eating away at them, they have defense mechanisms that they're able to pull out. Like, if sometimes plants will be like without thorns until they're damaged, and then all of a sudden they start growing thorns, and it's like a change that comes out chemically based on how they're feeling. Like, if they're being destroyed, they know how to fight it. So obviously they have some sort of way to react to that. I mean, they can't think like humans because they don't have brains, obviously. So are they really conscious? Probably not. But are they really just a bunch of chemical reactions, or are they actually alive feeling things, right? But the only way that we wouldn't be able to hurt them by eating them and you know, cutting them down for food is if we made an alternative that we can eat, like, you know, like a pill we could take so that we didn't have to eat anymore. Like something that you just is maybe scientifically made of, you know, synthetic chemicals or something, but is 100% all of the nutrients you need per day, makes everybody super strong and healthy and smart and everything. Like, nobody gets sick anymore because everybody's got everything they need in their body at all times. Like, then that would be the only way to not hurt any living thing, including plants, right? Like, how else would anybody that's human survive? Because evolution, like, we've had to eat other things, other living things to survive. That's how Earth works. So then that'd be the only way to get out of that, right? Or wait, what if we could transmit our consciousness into a robot body or a computer in some sort? That way you can make copies of yourself in case you ever get, like, deleted or something. Somebody can, like, revive you from the last state that you had saved at. And then you wouldn't have to worry about eating, because if you're a robot, you don't have to eat. But then you're not going to be able to feel things the same, right? Like, you might have some sort of feeling in your body. Like, when you touch something, maybe you'll know you touched it and how much pressure you put there, because you're all computerized now, so you can calculate all that. So you don't, like, pick up a cup and then immediately shatter it because you put too much force. So, like, robots are already doing that, right? And, like, people with robotic arms. So, let me think about that. Herbalife.
My life is getting better with Herbalife product. Yes.
Yeah? Do you have a coupon code for me? Let's go see. Are these the things that fucking those powders you put in your drink or whatever? What is in it? It says for zero hunger. Okay. Isn't that the bullshit that was all fake that was being pushed by the Kardashians or something? They got in trouble for it, and a bunch of other YouTubers. They are highly processed and do not contain enough calories to be true meal replacements. The recommended supplements can also be dangerous for some people. That is legit what it says on Google when you look them up. It's like the first thing that came up.
Lol, my mom used to give me Herbalife products and they did nothing for me.
MLM scam.
Yeah,
No, that
it is.
Gummy bears.
It so sucks, man. Look, okay, I'm gonna tell you a fucking another story. There was somebody I knew that we were friends with when I lived in Colorado, and they were like selling one of these things. It might have been Herbalife, And they asked if we wanted to try it and told us all these good things about it. And I had said, you know, maybe I'll buy it, but I think I'm going to buy it in like another week or two when I get paid. Then I got paid and I didn't have enough money to buy it because I was already behind on a bunch of bills and stuff, so I didn't buy it. And the girl kept emailing, like, me and my girlfriend at the time, like, repeatedly, like, oh, do you guys still want this? Do you want me to send you a bottle and then you can just pay me later? Like, all this stuff. And eventually I was just like, no, like, I'm not really interested in it right now. We don't really have the money to buy it. And she got really pushy about it to the point where she got mad that we didn't want to buy it. Like, she was pissed off that she was emailing us a bunch of times and we kept saying no. And it's like, yeah, we originally wanted it, but now that you're being annoying, we don't fucking want it anymore. How about that? And I haven't talked to her since, but yeah, she was all fucking pissed because we said we wanted it, but then we didn't have the money to buy it. The fuck, man? It's full of fillers and other shit? Yeah. That's what it said when I read it. Alright, Candy, good night. I'm gonna get out of here soon, too. I'm just finishing up my last few fries. I got a bunch of other stuff I gotta take care of here. I want to finish building these guys now that I got the last parts I needed. Your mom used them for 15 years and never lost a single pound. Yeah, that's probably because she's not working out and she's eating along with taking those. I doubt she's just drinking one of those a day. And I'm sure any of those products have a disclaimer that say you also have to work out for the best results. They probably all say that shit. Yeah, pyramid scheme. Yeah, I went, like this company I used to work for, they took us to this event where like it was like this big multi-level marketing scheme thing too. And I went because I didn't know what it was. And by the end of it, I knew it was a pyramid scheme. And all of the bigger, like, or the higher paid employees that worked there, they all put like money together to join in on this big scam. They thought they were going to make so much money. I was seeing them write checks for like $1,000, $500, and they were trying to get me to do it too. Like, come on, you should pitch in with us. We should all do it and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be so great. And then I got hit up probably like a year later by one of those ladies because the whole company went under. The company that I was working for went under. And then those employees that I was working with at the time, they all left. And they called me like a year later to do work for them. And I was like, oh, whatever happened to that other thing? Were you guys still doing that? And they were like, no. I was like, yeah, I didn't think you guys would be still doing that kind of shit. Remember that drink? It was like in a wine bottle. It was called like Monet or some shit. No, it had a different name maybe. But it wasn't a wine. It was like some pomegranate or acai drink or something. And it was like a multi-level marketing scheme too. Luna. It's the Silent Hill alarm. Oh my god, mosquitoes everywhere. There's legit mosquitoes all over my windowsill. No, thank you. Okay, yeah, that's the coronavirus alarm. We're all gonna die. I gotta go. You guys have a good rest of your night. Mosquitoes are attacking me already. Oh my god, it's a coronavirus fly. It's coming at me. I gotta go. I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Peace out, guys. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks again for chilling with me today and having a long-ass chat with me. I want to edit this video. I want to get these guys finished up so hopefully we can fly them when it's not windy and raining and all that. And I'll see you guys later. I will. I promise. What the fuck is that? That's the Silent Hill alarm. That's what happens when Paramed comes out at night. They want to make sure everybody's in their houses locked up so that they don't get their heads chopped off. That's just the way it works out here when you live in Silent Hill. Mike Latoris, that is a great name, and I appreciate your image. Thank you for being so creative and making me giggle inside my head for 2 seconds. Corona mosquitoes are out in full force tonight. Keep your windows closed, stay safe, gargle salt water, boof everything you possibly can, and sweet dreams. Good night.